It's the Bob and Tom Show. Cut that pumpkin face. The family fun activity we all embrace. When the leaves are leaving and the moon's blood red, I got to stab me some pumpkin head. The blade's as sharp as it can be to perform a pumpkin headectomy. Pull the lid and the seeds, they cake it. I don't think the patient's gonna make it. Cut that pumpkin face. The family fun activity we all embrace. When the leaves are leaving and the moon's blood red, got to stab me some pumpkin head. Cleaning a pumpkin ain't no fun. It's one of those things that must be done. Like checking a bull for prostate knots. You just roll up your sleeve and take off your watch and cut that pumpkin face. The family fun activity we all embrace. When the leaves are leaving and the moon's blood red, I got to stab me some pumpkin head. Ooh, puncture you a nostril, ooh. Pierce me an eyeball, ooh. Slash you an ear hole. Stab me a pie hole. Well, cut that smile any way you want to. The teeth are plea for orthodonture. The mouth cut last after the pumpkin's clean. That way you don't hear the pumpkin scream. Oh, cut that pumpkin face. The family fun activity we all embrace. When the leaves are leaving and the moon's blood red, I got to stab me some pumpkin head. Got to stab me some pumpkin head.
Well, sir, at last, the show I've dreamed of.
Oh,
Tom Griswold, Ace Cosby.
yeah.
Pat Godwin, and yours truly, Chick McGee.
Wait a minute, there's Willie.
It's the...
They're straggling in now.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. And Willie, sure. Willie can come on in. That's fine. Grab your mic.
Joshy missing in action.
Say hi, Willie.
Everybody's here.
Oh,
Josh has one good set of shows and recording an album. Now he's a diva.
And I think he's Elvis. Oh, hey, Christy, how's it going? Hi, Josh.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, Ace. Hey. Yeah. 6 o'clock. Hour shot to hell.
Okay. Good morning, Christy. How are you?
I'm great, Tom. How are you?
Very good. Thank you very much for joining us. That was a little bit of Haywood Banks and Pumpkinhead. Very scary. As we get ready for Halloween. We have some interesting Halloween news coming up this morning. That's for sure. Also, things in the sporting page would include our visit with our NFL correspondent, Kostaki Economopoulos.
Yeah, well, listen anyway. You know...
Wait a minute.
What happened?
How's your, I forgot to ask you, your fantasy football team?
Dude, I don't know. I have given up.
The Commanders.
No. Already?
No. You have to have some sort of degree that I lack to navigate the fantasy football. You need to. There's injury. He's on IR, and then you need to bench that guy. Well, you got to get another player. Well, you got to trade this guy. I filled out my thing at the start of the year. I was sailing along, and then I get these texts from Kostaki. Oh, you got to do this. No, I don't. I'm done.
You let it ride.
I'm letting her sail down the old ocean blue.
How are you doing? You know,
Without a rudder.
I don't know. I think I'm like 13th out of 16 or something like that.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
That's not.
But hey,
true
that's
at all.
without doing anything.
That's without doing anything.
Yeah.
And I can always tell myself I didn't win. Well, I didn't care. That's why I lost.
I see. Okay.
It's actually pretty good.
We do have NFL news from last evening.
Yeah, I would have taken the Patriots to cover the 8.5 at kickoff. I'd have taken. Follow me now.
Okay.
The Patriots were 8.5-point favorites. Who do you think won the game last night between the Patriots in New England and the Chicago Bears?
Well, I know who won the game.
Shut up.
I don't. The Patriots.
Patriots minus the 8.5. The Bears won 33-14.
What?
This is the second largest winning margin by a team that was favored that much. If you follow the way I've drifted, they won by 19. They were favored to win by
27.
Yeah.
Right.
If you do the math. Yeah. It was nuts.
Are these the same Chicago Bears who I just lost $100 on?
No, that's the weird part.
Commanders?
Same Bears.
Oh, come on.
So that means the Commanders I'm sorry. Washington could beat the Patriots by 33 points if we use Tom's math over there. Yeah, it was nuts. I couldn't believe it when I walked.
It's a wacky year NFL-wise.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll be getting more NFL information.
Oh, and Mattress Mac is making a move. You remember Mattress Mac?
This is the guy in Houston that bets massive amounts of money.
He's a furniture dealer, and he's actually, and rightfully so, become somewhat of a jinx. If he bets on you, he loses. He's got a tremendous losing streak going. But now, if the Astros win the World Series, I'll tell you how much he might win, and it's a sizable amount of money.
Okay.
So he might be back on the winning.
Didn't he win his last one?
Well, no, but let's see. Of the 15 big bets he's placed since 2019, only 2 have cashed in. His net performance has put him in the red to the tune of more than $26 million as of me speaking to you right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's his official. That's the official.
And you thought you lost a lot, Willie.
Yeah, and you're bitching about $100.
Yeah, but doesn't this guy get to use it as tax write-offs? Because if he wins, he gives the discounts to his customers, and it's like all a business plan.
Yeah, I'd like to be the IRS agent on that case, frankly. Mac, excuse me, but...
Hi. Hi, Bernard Solins from the IRS. Can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, I know him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a good man. He's tough, but he's
He
fair.
treats you right.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Pat, have you got any early morning songs in mind for us?
Oh, I love early morning songs. Yeah.
I know you
They're full of hope and no setup.
No, Pat brings
Just
up a
throw
good
me
point.
out there to the
I think
dogs.
it's time we play a song for Pat. I think he's played so many for
I love
us.
the smell of songs in the morning.
Easy like Sunday morning. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I've got a Jeff Tweedy song you need to hear, by the way. That I
love Jeff Tweedy from Wilker.
Very good. Yeah, he's very, very good.
Roger.
Can I stop some?
Go ahead.
Have you noticed Josh Arnold? Does anybody want to say anything?
Yes.
What did I do?
Got the long sleeves.
No. That shirt is gorgeous. That looks so
Just
wonderful.
a black shirt.
Yeah, my Dickies work shirt.
It really looks good on you.
Well,
yeah,
thank
but
you
it
very
doesn't.
much.
It doesn't say
Long sleeves, double pockets,
Doesn't
everything
say-
a man loves in a shirt.
It doesn't say Dickie on the teat. You know, it's just the shirt.
Right. Yeah, no, we feel the Dickie, but it doesn't say
Yeah.
tail there.
It's very nice.
Yeah. It's a handsome shirt.
Right up my alley. Is that why we stopped the show?
Ask him out. If he's right up your alley.
Hey, you think Tom's going to ask me that, Jim?
Well, we're all wearing black today. Must be. Oh, I guess, Willie, you're kind of a...
Green
Teal.
I got a black
Teal.
Let's move forward here.
Okay, sorry.
Still sad in my soul. Come on.
Now, Pat, you are originally from sort of greater Philadelphia, Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah.
And you spent a great deal of time in Philadelphia.
Worked there, for 7 to 8 years.
On the radio there. And you've actually worked here longer now, I would think.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Okay.
Any day
but-
now I'm going to be gone, though. I feel it.
What's that now?
Any day I'm going to be fired. I can just feel it. Back
I'm
to
gonna
Philly for me.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Walmart. I'll be a greeter.
A guitar playing greeter. Hey, you.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to Walmart.
Aisle 10 is right up your alley.
That would be great just for one day if Walmart did that. They had hired local musicians.
Singing greeters.
People would like that.
There's a woman playing keyboards at the one on at Myers.
Really?
And she's a greeter?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really? That's great.
We were joking.
Which one? I just was up there. The one up by your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I believe apparently she must have been on break when I walked in the other day.
The one on 96?
Okay. Well,
Son
let's.
of a gun.
Pat, you get in trouble so fast. A 20-year-old woman would come in, you'd tell her where the condoms are. Old lady comes in. There's the diapers, Miss Johnson.
Me at Meyer. And when you shop here at Meyer, baby shopping at Meyer. Hey, shut up, sir. Just trying
I'm seeing perhaps a copyright issue. So yesterday I brought this up because the Philadelphia Phillies, of course, are in the news. And
They're going to be in your World Series starting Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say Friday is the day. Okay.
I don't know why Major League Baseball decides to take Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off when there's no football, just basketball and I don't get it. But
and the assumption that the teams wouldn't be sweeped. Did I say that? Sweeped?
Sweeped?
That's
Yeah.
a nice word.
Okay.
But yeah,
I love sweep.
Maybe it's had the teams not been swept. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They would have had to schedule it.
I'm living.
Okay. So, Pat, the point is there was a news story yesterday that the police in Philadelphia, anticipating a win, had actually greased, according to this news account from WPVI, they'd greased the light poles throughout the city. But despite this cautionary measure, some dude climbed to the top of a pole, And according to witness Stephanie Farr, the man had been on top of the pole for 20 minutes and shotgunned at least 7 beers as the crowd cheered him on.
Say what you want about him, but he's got crazy.
Well, think about it. Did he catch him? Did they throw him at him?
Yeah. He's got crazy.
He didn't carry those up, did he?
Athletic skills. He can hang on the pole. He's drunk.
And this is great until the guy reaching for a beer falls off and breaks his neck and kills himself. It's like every once in a while someone will fall off the balcony at a stadium and
you're going to have that.
They're drunk.
They're having fun.
No, but Pat, you had a tribute. I wanted to hear it again.
Well, you know why I have a tribute? Because Phillies fans are fanatics. They're over ecstatic and problematic. That's why we need greased light poles. We'll get some cans of Crisco and extra police. Oh, yeah. Call for backup. We're gonna need backup. Phillies are in the series. We're gonna need some grease. Oh, yeah. Greased light poles. Grease like they're gonna hit the streets. If they win or get beat, we need some crowd control. Better grease them poles. Grease light poles.
Nice little tribute. Grease. It says they used Crisco here.
Yeah, well, that's still out there, those big tubs.
No, I don't. I've used Crisco my whole life.
Do you think they use the gelatin stuff or the oil?
No, my question is, who does that? Do they put on gloves? And do the regular cops? I mean, being a cop's hard enough in Philadelphia. Well, Muldoon,
that's what you do
with the rubber gloves, you're on Crisco patrol. What the hell? And they had to do all of them?
Yeah, that's.
Well,
I don't.
Yeah, that's a lot of Crisco.
Well, obviously, they must have missed a couple because he couldn't have climbed a greased pole like that.
You know, a real fan would.
Well,
so my question is this. Wouldn't they become flammable?
Yeah.
Couldn't you?
I don't think. No,
I don't know. I don't know that if you can just light Crisco like that. I'm not sure.
Because God, would that be funny?
Might be worth an experiment.
The guy's up there, whoosh.
That's not
This will get him down.
Yeah, it would get him down.
Yeah, that's true. He'd come down all right.
Coming up in sports, we
got the Monday Nighter. The Bears win. Bear down, Chicago Bears. They beat the Patriots. And we have trouble. Sorry, Wilbur, in Indianapolis, Indiana, with a team called the Colts. And
I'm fired up about this. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens, man.
But aren't they paying the number 2 guy a ton of money, and the number 3 guy's going to start?
Well, the rumor is in the sports world, let me step outside myself for a second and not be quite so goofy. This would have never come from the head coach, according to everybody who knows Frank Reich from Maryland days and his Buffalo Bill days. He's not this kind of guy. The rumor is this is an owner decision, if not insistence, that this occur, and Mr. Ryan have a seat on the bench, yes.
Okay. We'll find out what that's all about. Also, coming up in the news, Christy, you got any juicy tidbits to tease?
Juicy what?
Tidbits.
Do you guys remember Firefest?
I'm awake.
Yeah.
Boy, Billy McFarland has an ego the size of none other. We'll have him coming up in the news.
Is that a prison?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Billy McFarland is? He was the...
He sounds like the bass player before Dusty, whoever, ZZ Top.
He was the promoter of Firefest. You didn't watch those documentaries?
That's right. Okay, now
That
I know
guy.
Yeah, I went to prison.
He's
That
out?
guy. We'll find out. Hey, did you know Mike Birbiglia is starring in Taylor Swift's new video, Anti-Hero?
Did not.
Yeah.
I've not seen it yet.
Plays kind of a preacher guy. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Right now, I want to tell you about listening to this show. Best way, of course, is with those Raycon earbuds.
Yeah, it is.
Chick McGee turned me onto these years ago. And Chickster, why are the Raycons half the price but twice as good?
Well, because I searched the world over, and I thought I found true love with my earbuds, but then I found Raycons, and I brought this to you a couple years ago. You're right. Raycon everyday earbuds sound the best, and they look, feel, and sound better than ever now with 3 sound profiles to match whatever you might be listening to. You can listen while you travel or during a grueling workout, whatever that is, with optimized gel tips. They fit every ear ever made, and these Raycon earbuds are comfortable enough for all-day wear, and they do not budge. And with Raycon, you also get 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and you get all that for about half the price of other premium audio brands. It's no wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have over, and I think it's more, 49,000 5-star reviews. And right now, of course, we have a deal for you. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom, 15% off your Raycons. And they have all the colors, the red, the blue, the white, the black, the gray. Oh, they're beautiful little things. We're stuck right in your ears. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Real quick, if you're having trouble with your those other ones that you might have got and they keep falling out of your ears, which is a real problem, this is not going to happen with the Raycons.
No,
They've
sir.
got that adjustable rubber thingy, whatever that's called. Right. The adjustable rubber thingy will
Gel
help
tip.
you. Okay, gel tip. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Also, coming up in the news, some very exciting thing, including how everyone wants to be a villain in this world. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob.
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right, no commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break, usually Tom doing something weird or chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
An airlines company says the Airbus A330, carrying 173 people, on Sunday attempted to land twice before overrunning the runway on the third attempt in rainy weather. Passengers and crew members escaped through emergency slides without any reports of serious injuries. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Yes, I have been doing lots of research, and now if you tell me who your favorite band is or what your favorite movie is or even what your favorite book is, I can tell you what you are saying about yourself.
Okay, Christy, can we start with you? Do you mind? Christy,
Right.
favorite
My
band?
favorite movie.
Road-
Man,
is it
no
Roadhouse, did
movie.
we say?
Not Roadhouse.
Okay,
That's
not
the movie
Roadhouse.
that you can't turn away from.
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
My favorite movie.
Yes.
Breakfast at Tiffany with
Oh,
Audrey
my.
Hepburn.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
boy, that's going to be a really mean one for me to start out on. I can tell you what you're saying about yourself is, I'm not nearly as cute as I think I am. that's what that says about you. It's awful.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
not.
I hate to start off on such a mean note.
I got you. How about your favorite band, Christy?
Say Michael Bubble or
Can I
whatever.
say
the hell.
Maroon 5?
Sure,
Maroon
go ahead.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. If your favorite band is Maroon 5, what you're saying about yourself is, man, 10% off every purchase? This Gap credit card was the best decision ever.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker, and the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Row at Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then cause you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Frigamall Broadcasting presents another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
The oldest gold medalist was in 1912 when Oscar Swan took home first prize in a shooting event as a 64-year-old. And while a 64-year-old Olympian is rather amazing, there was almost an 87-year-old winner. At the first Olympic luge competition in Innsbruck, Austria, 1964, the fastest luge run was logged by an 87-year-old Austrian, Johann Lickensfinkter. Johann amazed the crowd and the judges, who nearly awarded him the gold medal, until it was learned that Lickensfinkter was not entered in the event or even on the team. It seems that Johann was a spectator who had slipped and accidentally slid down the track at a record pace. Lickensfinkter left his mark in Olympic history, as well as on the luge track itself.
This has been another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Bob and Tom, well-meaning, but
yeah, they're all messed up.
More than slightly confused.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Chrissy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
His swell new shirt that Tom desperately tried to give him a compliment about off the air. We'll talk about it. There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
He's got a way with compliments,
He
doesn't he?
sure does. I'm Jim.
Can't wait to hear this one.
And here's Tom Griswold. Tom, you want to cover it? Would you like?
No, I just admire Josh's nice black shirt, 2 pockets like a man should have.
Tom walked behind Josh and started, you know, he fingers stuff. He's rubbing it. Yeah, he rubs it. And he looks at Josh and he goes, you know, that shirt, I'd wear that shirt. But he goes, oh, that's not 100% cotton, is it? It's like wearing a tarp.
It is sturdy, comfortable.
Yeah, nice dicky work shirt. Yeah.
Wears like iron.
It's like wearing one of those oven bags that you cook a turkey in. Doesn't breathe. It's very nice, John.
It's very nice for you.
You guys know I like my Dickies.
You're referring to the Dickie brand.
Yes. No, penises all around from around the world. Yeah.
They're cute. I call them Dickies. Yeah.
No, yeah, of course, as opposed to the fake, the mock, that turtleneck thing or whatever. Not mock.
That is called a Dickie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Got this from a Mr. Schrute.
Oh,
Hey, Mr.
Dwight?
Schrute.
Hey, Mr. Schrute.
From the Beet Farm?
He says, I went to Josh's show Saturday. He crushed it. It was fantastic.
Oh, nice.
However, there were no Tarbo wands available.
No,
Had to settle for a koozie. We need to explain. The Tarbo wand is from a different comedian.
What the hell? Tarbo? Why are you talking?
Well, we were talking about it on Friday.
I wasn't here. I wasn't here Friday.
We had a listener get
There was some confusion that's a Mr. Jeff Bodart.
Yeah. So they thought
creates
Josh
the hand-carved wands.
But some people thought Josh did them.
Mr. Schrute asked if I'd be selling my wands, and we explained over the air, no, I've got my koozies. And I met him. He was a great guy. And
I can't wait to see him again.
Well, thank you.
Veteran of the Morning Breath Club. Okay. Oops, charge him. That's something we can't talk about. Driving a UPS truck. Thank you, sir. Now we get back to the sports page with Mr. Chick McGee.
Oh, so quick. Okay. Justin Fields throws for 179 yards and a touchdown and runs for 82 more on the ground and another touchdown. And the Bears defense, bear down Chicago Bears, forced returning Patriots starter Mac Jones back to the bench. Jones took himself out of the game. Says his ankle hurt. He said, I'm not going back in. I'm done. Chicago winning last night in Foxborough 33-14 in a matchup of quarterbacks from the 2020 College Football Playoff National Championship game. Fields from Ohio State, Mac Jones from Alabama. Fields also outplayed Patriots rookie Bailey Zappi. Zappi came in after a match and did quite well, actually. And you'll never guess, after he throws his first touchdown pass, this is going viral on the internet. Bailey Zappi goes over to the bench, sits down, and they're playing this song in the stadium, and he starts singing along after he's thrown a touchdown pass.
Nice.
Song.
He's just sitting there singing. And, of course, his team lost by 19. But other than that, for that one moment, Willie, he was never going to die.
That's cool.
He just thrown a touchdown pass in an NFL.
All right, good for him.
There you go. That's exactly.
It's a good song.
That's a good song.
Great song, yeah. I wonder why they played that at the stadium. Is there like a MILF cam?
Wouldn't that be great?
That does seem like an odd choice, a bit dated. And
all right,
it's fun for the audience.
You know, I used to be an announcer at the NFL Stadium.
Yeah.
You know,
I know this.
Sure, I was unceremoniously dismissed. Some would say fired. And I received no watch, no compensation. But, all right, let's fire up that MILF cam. Swing around the stadium.
Could you imagine being the little kid? Yeah, the game was fun, but they kept putting my mom up on MILF cam.
The crowd
She
went
was
crazy.
dancing. She chugged a beer. People were freaking out.
Dear Jack Wagons and Christy.
Oh, hi.
Thanks to Chick and his sporting antics. I can no longer hear someone say Bailey Zappi without the... add this to the list. That includes Quan Barkley.
Quan Barkley.
Let's see. Good morning, gang. We have a Mexican... I haven't read this.
Okay.
This will be fun. We have a Mexican restaurant here in Turlock, California. They have a picture of every dish they make along with a description of the dish. Tom.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, yeah, a lot of Mexican restaurants will do that. Yeah,
I think every restaurant
forgot
should
about
do that. I love it when they do that.
The way you know exactly what you've ordered. Yes, what you get is just like the picture. I've compared it. I've held my dish up to the picture. This guy.
Wow, all right.
The Japanese have been doing this for years at very high-quality restaurants. In fact, they're famous for their sculptures that they put in the window.
Well, you know,
there's a whole art form of making plastic food.
God, you are so weird.
No, I'm just saying. I think that the photograph of a photograph of food is associated for some reason on a menu with lower quality restaurants.
If you ever met the guy who makes plastic food,
he's a genius.
We'd never see you again. Oh, really? Now, how does that really? How do you do with that?
It's an underappreciated art form.
Are you kidding me? Now you just take the sweet. That's not a real sweet potato.
I swear to God, I almost ate it.
I can just see you lose your mind.
It's a pretentious long story. I won't bother telling you.
know-
A friend of mine once served Klaus Oldenburg a plate of spaghetti that was made of plastic.
Oh, my God.
Who's Klaus Olden?
He invented the internal combustion engine. My point is that I went to a Mexican restaurant where they featured all of these pictures on the menu, and I pointed to the picture. And I looked at the server and I said, I'd like that. And he looks at me and goes, oh, yeah, that is good. It looks good.
Oh, so he did speak English.
Yeah, and he goes, we don't have that. Oh. What do you do then? What the hell do you do then? Dear folks, why are you all so mean to poor Tom? Why do you pick on him? By the way, I love you all. And this is from Stacy. Oh. I don't know if she has any kids. But I do have her email address.
We can fix that.
I got a letter from a guy.
And Pat put a baby in her.
Third shift convenience store worker.
Oh.
Speaking of jobs you used to have.
All right.
This is from...
I worked at a convenience store.
Jackie, she writes, you guys talk about a lot of things. Try working at a convenience store on third shift. You get the funny drunks, the pissed off drunks, the men dressed like women with their junk hanging out. I could go on.
I bet you see a bit of the world you don't normally see.
What was the weirdest thing you saw, Chick?
My boss going just losing his mind because we were open 24 hours then. Except when the United States of America closing time next door at 2 a.m. and the kids would all come in and drive me crazy and shoplift. So I started to lock the doors. And then this was, let me in! And I would not, so my boss heard about it and him going crazy on me.
Were you fired?
I worked at the 7-Eleven in Bexley, Ohio, on, I want to say, Petzinger Road.
Were you
You actually saved him money. You should be grateful.
Thank you. He was the loss prevention would have been off the chart for that day. But I probably worked there 29 days. What did you say?
29 days.
I hung out.
So you got in the retirement plan.
Chick, by any chance, when you locked the doors, did you help yourself to perhaps a Diet Pepsi, maybe even a snack bar, if you will, in the back?
Oh, yes.
Now, what were the rules on that?
Yeah, well, could you...
It was so long ago I forget, but I'm sure they frowned on it, especially the amount of snack cakes I was putting away.
I didn't say, by the way, while you're here, you can have 3 Cokes and whatever.
I don't remember. They must have, but it was, I don't know if it still is, the fabulous Southland Corporation. That's how I'd get my check, and yeah.
Now,
$700.
We were
now that was each and every week.
We were mentioning that in Philadelphia, they quite literally greased the electrical poles, utility poles, to prevent people from climbing up. This is a common thing when they have a big win.
Very common.
And the Philadelphia Phillies heading to the World Series. Anticipating this, the police actually greased the poles, according to the Associated Press, with Crisco, which is a cooking, it's kind of a, how would you
lard?
It's kind
of like lardish.
Yes, it's...
Hey, lard.
Sorry. It's sort of like a soft butter. It comes in a canister. Yeah.
White, yeah.
Delicious, by the way. They'll fry some chicken up and that stuff.
Sure.
They got this letter from Robert. I bake on the side, and just this month I've seen Crisco prices double.
Oh.
Not only do we have a butter shortage, apparently there's a vegetable shortening shortage as well. Well, interestingly enough, we have a tribute to Crisco. Do you ever...
oh, no.
Oh, no.
I enjoy this.
Oh, no.
It can only be one thing.
Did you ever see that guy, what do they call him, a seer? What is that called, like a psychic?
A psychic?
Kreskin.
Yeah,
Kreskin. We had him in here.
He had been forks and stuff.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
One of the most irritating individuals I've ever met.
Brilliant.
He was amazing.
Hide
He
his
was
check.
even in his name.
He'd find it. He was great.
He is amazing, isn't his name?
But yeah, there's a lesser talented person out there, and well, that's what this is about.
Coming soon from Bob and Tom Television. For years, he's been appearing in sold-out shows around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the amazing Crisco.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, my blindfold is secure. Now, my lovely assistant, Stefan, will bring out the first object.
Here it is, audience.
Please, I need complete silence to concentrate. All right, Stefan, insert the object.
Here you go, Crisco.
Oh, my. All right, it feels like it's a bowling trophy. I believe it's from the year 1978. No, 79. Oh, and it's the runners-up trophy. Ladies League, Wednesday night.
His act is like no other in show business. He's the amazing Crisco. And you won't want to miss his famous audience participation segment.
And now, this is the part of the show we like to call Stump the Rump. Sir, what is your name, please?
Dean Metcalf.
All right, Dean, do you have some sort of common object on or about your person?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, Dean, I'm going to turn around, and you know what to do.
I'd rather not.
Oh, come on now, Dean. You've got to play along. Right, audience?
Gee, Crisco, I'm not so sure.
Now, Dean, come on. I've got my feet set.
Okey-dokey, Crisco. Here we go.
Oh, that's a toughie. Let's see. I believe it's it's a credit card. American Express, card number 378-245-78698-2018. Your middle initial is C. How do you, Dean?
Wow, Crisco, that's it. You sure are amazing.
All right, and here's your card back to you.
Tell you what, Crisco, why don't you just keep that?
He's the amazing Crisco. Coming soon to Bob and Tom Television.
Now it's time to get behind the man with the retentive mind. He's the toast of San Francisco, bottoms up. He's the amazing Crisco.
There you go. The amazing Crisco. What a talent.
Yeah.
Bowling trophy.
His
That would be
assistant, Stefan.
ungainly, I guess, would be the term. Now, Pat has decided that he's going to get fired. I don't know why you think that, Pat. But
Every day I think that.
But
what a way to live.
And then,
that's how I wake up. That's what.
Change your life by just changing your thoughts.
No, it gets me going in the morning. Makes me work harder.
Okay.
Pat, is this one of those things where things have been going too good lately, so you think something bad is bound to happen?
That's usually what happens in the past, yes.
Yeah, I get that too.
well, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Now, but we were talking about the fact, I guess Ace mentioned this, that one of the big box stores, Meijer, they have the other day you were there and they had a woman with a keyboard out front, like a greeter.
She's greeting like 90% of the time I'm there, and every now and then.
That's great.
Is she singing too or just playing?
No.
Yeah, I wonder if there's this new thing, relatively new, that Josh was telling me about, that baseball players can kind of pick the music they go up when they go up to bat.
Yes.
Yeah, their walk-up music. That's been around for,
Do you think there'd be like you could text in advance your walk-in music to Meijer?
Oh.
Or any particular store. You go, I think I'll be there in 6 minutes. I'm wearing a blue Levi jacket. I'd like to hear you play "Hey Big Spender" as I walk in. And the minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man.
I want Sledgehammer.
That'd be good.
Oh,
Sledgehammer.
I love Sledgehammer.
Now, as a comedian, didn't you, when you were working the ships, didn't you request certain music, a walk-on music? Ladies and gentlemen, the comedy stylings of Pat Godwin.
I always came up to Sledgehammer, and on the ships, though, they don't have a good technical person usually. They're usually from Russia or something, and they're just training. But so you just go up to whatever. And but this one guy he said, "Oh, bad all week long has been bad with lights, I hear it, and it's been so annoying. Tonight, my name's Drakar. I make sure everything perfect for you."
Oh, so you told him the song you wanted?
He said, "What the intro music?" I said, "No, just bring me up to anything energetic." "No, what do you want?" I said, "Well, I want Sledgehammer, and if you can come after that little keyboard thing at the beginning, right when the drums kick in, perfect. Right when the drums kick in, Sledgehammer, real big, right? And the lights and Sledgehammer." I go, "Well, yeah, if you could do that." And they introduced me, and I walk up to "If I Had a Hammer" by Trini Lopez. and I hit the stage, and Drakar go,
thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Big thumbs up.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening.
True story. That song. This version.
CGF.
Well, it's kind of a happy song and put people in a good mood.
Sledgehammer gets them psyched up.
I always use Sledgehammer.
This must have been early on recording live, because he's way in the background. I'm barely singing. Oh, okay.
Over this land. You can see why the Beatles were a success.
Well.
That was,
how dare you?
I tell you, I don't know, man. I Want to Hold Your Hand, not that far off from what we just listened to. Love Me Do is almost the same song.
You're right.
I like Love Me Do, but I don't like I Want to Hold Your Hand.
The thing is, though, the thing about those songs is they're songs about teen love.
Sure.
What the hell's If I Had a Hammer about?
I don't know.
Hammer in the morning.
He's going to change the world. He's going to
man.
talk about people. He's going to...
He'd hammer out, injustice.
Hammer out. He's hammering out stuff.
I can't. What
do you mean, what?
I was a kid. I couldn't relate. You're going to do what?
You ask, what's it about? I say, what isn't it about?
It's about everything.
It's not about being interesting.
It's about turmoil and life. And
I can think of a few computer monitors I'd like to hammer over there, huh? Maybe a soundboard I'd like to hammer.
In my day, we had wop, bop, a loop, bop, a lop, bam, boom.
Yeah, that makes
By
sense
the
to
hammer.
me. Has that ever been incorporated into a television commercial?
What?
Oh, yeah.
If I had a hammer or wop,
yeah.
pop, a loop, bump? Oh.
If I had a hammer for Jack's Tools. Right now, I want to talk about the digital age we live in and the fact that we're all staring at our phones all the time. And that can be a big advantage to you when it comes to certain things like digital health. Roman is now the digital health clinic for men. No waiting room, no hassle. You just grab that phone, you're in the comfort of your own home, and look at what's going on. How about this right now? Roman has a special offer for Bob and Tom Show listeners. Generic Viagra Viagra, also known as sildenafil, $4 a dose for generic Viagra. That's less than that cup of coffee you're in line for at the drive-thru perhaps this morning. Roman, how does it work? You get a free online visit. A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you and see if there's a treatment plan that sits your healthcare needs. If medication is appropriate, Roman will ship it directly to you in discreet packaging with famous free 2-day shipping. That's generic Viagra, $4 a dose from our friends at Roman. Find them by going to GetRoman.com/BT show for this special offer. GetRoman, ROMAN, GetRoman.com/BT show. Generic Viagra, $4. It's also known as sildenafil, $4 per dose. Generic Viagra from GetRoman.com/BT show. Coming up, news from the world of sports and more exciting things, including some Halloween-y stuff. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This NFL.
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
No, Harry's going, I can't believe that's my son. Harry would get excited over the dumbest stuff. Hey, check out the kid in the sombrero.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Jim Gaffigan. I have to go and, well, I just had a so you know where I'm going.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to Bob and Tom this morning on Bob and Tom 24/7. You can see the Bob and Tom Show right there on our YouTube channel anytime, even right now. Well, of course, we're on a break right now, but once we get back, just go to YouTube and search the Bob and Tom Show, and you can be watching the show as you listen. There's Josh Arnold looking great today. Christy Lee as well. Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Tom, his son Willie right there, and Chick McGee at the sports desk. Has Chick McGee ever looked handsomer? I don't think so. Check it out, Bob and Tom's YouTube channel, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Justin Fields, 179 yards and a touchdown, ran for 82 more and another score, and the Bears defense forced returning Patriots starter Mac Jones back to the bench. Chicago Bears win in Foxborough 33-14 last night over the Patriots. Indianapolis Colts are benching starting quarterback Matt Ryan and will start Sam Ehlinger in Sunday's game against Washington. Coach Frank Reich says Ryan has a separated throwing shoulder, though the injury was not the reason he was demoted. NBA winners last night: Philly, New York, Toronto, Chicago, San Antonio, Houston, Memphis, and Portland. And in the NHL last night, Ottawa, Washington, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Vegas, and Carolina all win. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games, and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, gang, it's Kid Tarmac.
Hey!
Hey, we just landed. I got a call on the white courtesy phone. I'll tell you what.
What?
Corporate has spy goggles today. They can find me anywhere.
Really?
So I'm on the plane. I'm on the 620 guy. Like I was saying, I'm next to some guy that kept going on and on and on today.
Yeah.
And almost ruined. Oh, gosh. Oh, I have another phone call.
You do?
Oh, and it's Tobic.
Uh-oh.
And I don't want to take this one.
Why not?
Hey, you want to hear a trick?
Well, okay.
Watch how I lose them. All you have to do is duplicate your voicemail greeting, and they have no idea it's not you.
Oh, okay.
Just listen to this.
All right.
I'm going to click over.
Okay.
Listen,
All
I
right.
got to memorize it, though.
Okay.
Okay, hang tight. Hi, you've reached gold-level sales leader Kenneth Tarmac. I'm sorry I can't take your call at the moment, but your call is very important to me. I check messages every quarter hour unless in flight, in which case I'll answer upon landing. So after the tone, please leave me your name, 2 numbers, and a brief message. Or you can Skypage, text, or preferably email me at ktar_backslash_closer.com. Hey, David Warren, he's still talking.
He's still talking. Is he talking?
Yeah, he's still chatting me up. Oh, God. I'll catch you later. I can't get enough of this.
All right, bye.
We just landed and I pulled it off again.
Oh, you did?
I don't believe I called Bob.
Hey, this is comedian Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
They might as well take it to the next level, though. I want to see that should be the next reality show, the Oz couple. Ozzy Osbourne and some other unintelligible foreigner living together and their little adventures, you know. Arnold Schwarzenegger runs in with an apron on.
Listen to me, Ozzy. I can't have dishes sitting around the kitchen all over the place.
I just said breakfast, man.
Every time I go out of town, I come back, it's like a war zone in here. I can't live like this anymore.
I was going to get around to you came running in here like a Nazi. As soon as I learn how to do another impression, I'm getting another roommate,
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend, it's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are 2 of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I work the state fair.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, there's Pat Godwin at the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Tom.
Pat, you've already done 2 songs this morning.
Big morning so far.
Yeah. I'm going to throw you a curveball and make a request here in a few minutes.
Hot dog.
It's something I'm just in the mood to hear.
Little heads up, maybe?
A little heads up would be nice, but that's not going to happen. I like spontaneity. Yeah. I like to prove to people this show is happening as you hear it, because obviously if we could edit it, this part, for example, wouldn't be happening.
Exactly.
We were going to check in with Chick McGee over there at the sports desk.
You guys remember Mattress Mac? What the hell's wrong with my mouth? He's the guy who makes these outrageous, gigantic bets.
This is a Houston furniture store.
Yeah, most often you've heard of him as if fill in the blank wins the Super Bowl, furniture you buy now will be free or something like that. And then he takes out an insurance policy and gets a lot of publicity and things like that. Are you okay?
Everything all right over there?
I saw
Mucus Fest.
Well, unfortunately, Mattress Mac has earned a reputation as kind of a jinx. He has a abysmal track record. The 15 big bets he's placed since 2019, pretty good sample size. Only 2 have ultimately cashed in, and his net performance has put him in the red to the tune of $26 million. However, he's not done. Apparently, he made a bet before the Major League Baseball season began, and Mattress Mac will take home $75 million, the largest legal wager in history, if the Astros beat the Phillies in the World Series.
Man.
So who's taking the bet?
It's a betting place, I guess. I don't know, Tom. I'm not with him. What a great question. Morty from down the street?
I think it's a fair question. I was kind of wondering if the casino, seems like a large risk, wouldn't they want to perhaps spread it over a few?
A few bets ago, he had to fly to Colorado to place it with an online sports book.
How's
how
that?
he did it.
There, okay. That's probably somebody who can afford to lose. How about that for an answer?
But it really isn't the answer. I think Willie's right. There's probably more of a story here.
Man, why do any of us even try?
I don't know. I was looking at a couple stories, but I don't think I'm going to do them.
Why did you...
Thank God the phone's ringing.
I don't even know what songs I'm singing.
This will help. Willie, say hello, Bob and Tom.
Good morning, Bob and Tom Show. Willie here.
Well, good morning, Willie. It's Ernie Fergler from Fergler's Hardware.
Hey, Ernie. A long time no hear, Ernie. How are you?
I suppose so. You know, it has been a while. I wanted to give you a call to tell you about our exciting new promotion here at Fergler's.
Oh, great.
Excuse me a second. Edna, put the cat back outside. That's a feral cat. It does not belong in the store, please, and it's black, too, so that worries me. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I thought it was important for Fergler's Hardware to finally join the 20th century when it comes to marketing.
Oh, this is the 21st century, I think, Ernie.
Oh, how time flies. And then make a note of it that we're now in the 21st century. And I said, put the damn cat outside. Anyway, no, we're not time travelers. Neither is the cat. Boy, she's got a vivid imagination. I've had too much to drink this morning. To this very day, she insists that Clark Gable sold her family their first Kirby vacuum sweeper.
That's amazing.
I know. Recently, I've come to the conclusion that it's time that Fergler's competed with the big boys. And that's why today I'm announcing our response to Amazon Prime Days. It's a big sale. We're calling it Fergler's Primer Days.
Okay.
Now, the way it works is if you buy a gallon of paint, we're going to give you a quart of primer at 10% off.
Wow.
That's huge.
Not really, but...
Tina, back in paints, suggested we also run a spackle promotion, but I told her, don't be ridiculous. No one spackles anymore. Poor Tina. She doesn't have her fingers on the pulse of big business like I do. I also wanted to announce that Fergler's offers free delivery within a 5-mile radius of the store.
That's good.
But that's only if Brad doesn't get another DUI and shows up with his clunker and has a couple of dollars worth of gas in it. Hey, he's sad. I should remind everyone that he may not be available this week because it's homecoming week and Brad is still entertaining the delusion that he might be elected homecoming queen. I know. It's really... Okay, here's one quick announcement on the bulletin board this week I want to make people aware of. Let me grab it here. It says, okay, a big chili cook-off this weekend in the bowling alley parking lot. Celebrity judges will award prizes for the best chili, and as always, don't bring any of that canned crap.
Okay.
Boy, who wrote that? As a favor to... Who wrote this? As a favor to myself and the Fergler family, let's keep supporting small businesses like us, right? Sure. Remember, Jeff Bezos and Amazon aren't sponsoring your nephew's 0 and 12 T-ball team. It's Fergler's Hardware.
Oh, good.
Like we always say here at Fergler's, after you've tried the best, give us a shot, because we're pretty gosh darn good, too. Not like that canned crap. Thought maybe that'd help. And this is Ernie Fergler, signing off. And then, get the hell out of my store.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ernie.
More sports coming up, including a David Rush world record, and the Indianapolis Colts have made a change at quarterback, and so help me God, I'm going to find out who Mattress Mac placed his bets with.
Okay, and then we have, apparently we have Snoop Dogg's joint roller is in the news.
Yeah, Renegade.
Okay, we'll find out about that.
Have you ever heard that song? Renegade. What's the name?
By
Renegade.
Styx?
Renegade. No.
Renegade.
No, this is a song
That's
you
a
can
good one.
sing.
I think it's Offset. Is it Offset and the Fellas?
What is it? Is Adam Sandler going into a coma?
That's a take.
I love that
Nothing
song.
like jam into that nugget.
Wow, somebody's got a bug up his ass.
Yeah, I wonder
Pat,
why.
Pat, we're going to get a song out of you when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course,
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom and Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
it's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer. And
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
It's much more lucrative. I read recently Willie Nelson wrote a song called Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth as his little protest to the war in Iraq. And my immediate thought was, why does he care? It's not like it's his tax dollar being put to use. I mean, I think the U.S. government should write a song called Whatever Happened to Willie's 1040. Yeah, there's a tax joke for the accountants.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Good morning. I'm Mark Allison. On the way, Kostaki Economopoulos to talk about the National Football League. He's our NFL correspondent, and you can check him out on Facebook at All Pro Lines. That's where he has a lot of his content, if you will, including, I don't know, go check it out for yourself. What am I, your boss? Anyway, hey, the Bob and Tom Show podcasts are out there, and you can download those for free. bobandtom.com/podcast. Did I mention that they're free to download, free to listen to, free to enjoy, and free for you and me? Bits and pieces, that Josh Arnold, the Bob and Tom Show Extra, all available right there at bobandtom.com/podcast. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom News headlines. Rishi Sunak is due to be installed as Britain's third prime minister this year by King Charles III. Then his first task is appointing a cabinet that can wrestle with the UK's economic and political crisis. Sunak selected as leader of the governing Conservative Party after the brief, disastrous term of Liz Truss. Tuesday, he'll visit Buckingham Palace, where the king will formally ask him to form a government. Britain's first prime minister of color faces the inevitable task of trying to shore up an economy sliding toward recession and reeling after his predecessor's experiment in libertarian economics. Germany's president arrived in Kiev for his first visit to Ukraine since the start of Russia's invasion. It comes as Western countries mull a massive plan for Ukrainian rebuilding when the war eventually ends, hopefully soon. The World Bank estimates the damage to Ukraine so far at $345 billion. 8 months of pummeling by the Kremlin forces has ruined homes, public buildings, and the power grid in Ukraine. I say we make Russia pay for it, huh? Meanwhile, a Russian court has started hearing American basketball star Brittany Griner's appeal against her 9-year prison sentence for drug possession. Griner, an 8-time All-Star center with the WNBA's Phoenix Mercury and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, convicted August 4th after police said they found vape canisters containing cannabis oil in her luggage in Moscow's airport. Griner taking part in the session via video call from a penal colony outside Moscow where she's been held. That's a look at your news update. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans. Padoom, padoom, padoom. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I bet you were fun in school.
Had a good time at school.
Yeah, I bet the teachers loved you.
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah, right. Yeah, I went to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about this. You look like you spend a lot of time lifting weights. Are you a fitness
Oh,
buff?
yeah, I like to pump a little iron, you know what I mean? I drink the protein shakes, take the vitamins, take the St. John's for my wart. I do the whole thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got a wart, do you?
I like to go out and chalk up. The whole key is chalking up. You got to chalk up when you go. You got to chalk it up. I got the weight belt on. Chicks dig the weight belts. They dig the weight belts with a name on the back. You know, Steve. I don't know who Steve is, but he's missing his weight belt. Is that what you were waiting for? That's yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like to pump it up. You got to be in top shape because I play golf.
You do.
You guys know the golf bit.
Oh, yeah.
I love golf. I play a lot of
bit.
golf. I got some new golf jokes. I play a lot of golf. Oh, yeah. Every hole, like 14,000 strokes. That's a lot of golf. You know what I mean? I look like a propeller out there just swinging away. I love golf. I swing with one hand. I don't even use two hands. I don't care. The instructor's always trying to change your grip. Like, hey, you're not the boss of me. I hit that ball as hard as I can, walk 6 feet, and hit it again. Every hole I use the driver. Par 3, I don't want to see a 7-iron. I let the big dog eat. I grip and rip it. I got the weight belt on. Steve's playing some golf, baby. You give me a golf cart, a 12-pack, and a lake, I'll show you how to have fun all day. You ever wonder how far a golf cart can go in a lake before it sinks? You ever wonder? 13 feet. I love golf. What a sport. It's a good sport.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You run, you look very slender. And
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately I'm at that age where you get the real intense physical.
No, yeah.
You know, I hope I'm not sharing too much, but the doctor actually stuck a camera in my rectum. It wasn't part of any procedure. He just suspected that his nurse was stealing from him.
Oh, yeah.
And the sign said anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped over the fence and yelled at the house, "Hey, what gives..."
Bob and Tom.
I'll just pee in the tile here. Okay.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold. Chick. There's Ace Cosby. I like that. He's manning the track phone hotline hot phone. Ace wakes up every day with a song in his heart.
It was melodic, yeah.
I was trying to do Renegade.
Oh, well then.
Look at him laughing like he said something funny.
Is this Renegade by Styx? I love this.
No, it's not Renegade by Styx.
I like the power where they go,
Hi, Willie.
Hey, Chick.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
No, I asked for a song from Mr. Godwin because...
You said you were going to surprise him.
Yeah, when are you going to get off your ass and do something, Godwin?
Right now. Well, I thought, I think we'll surprise him by just segueing away from sports only briefly. Christy, you told me and I have not heard the story yet.
Oh, and I have to, the Snoop Dogg?
You said you've got a Snoop Dogg update about this. Is this the joint roller story?
Yeah, Renegade was on a radio show and talking about how many joints that she rolls for Snoop Dogg a day.
This is her job?
Yes, and she apparently was hired in 2016, and since then she says she rolls 150 blunts a day.
Wow. But that's, I would guess, for friends. And
he must.
Yeah.
He must be very
He
generous.
cannot possibly be smoking that many, you think?
Now,
I assume he's doing a lot of puff passing. Right?
Help me here again. The blunt, is this strictly papers and marijuana? Or is
So a blunt typically is a cigarillo split in half. Your cigarillo is a small cigar. Think White Owl White Grape or a Swisher Sweet. You split it in half. You throw away the tobacco. You refill it with pot. That is a blunt. But this could be... A lot of people use blunt wraps that don't have tobacco in them. It's a little cleaner, a little
she's
safer.
doing the rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She calculates she's rolled 450,000 joints in her time and employment at about half a pound a day.
Does she do that thing where you take them and you stick them in your mouth and flip them around? And
Yeah, I don't know about that. It doesn't go into detail
yeah,
about
that's why
how
I
she
got
does
fired at Dairy Queen when I was 15.
How so?
Oh, the
No.
machine.
Have you heard that? Have you heard this story? Oh my
Well,
God, it's
the
amazing.
machine broke, so it didn't have that swirl on top. So I just put my mouth on top of it and went.
Oh, I bet customers really appreciate
Okay,
it.
that's a lie.
The flourish.
It's pretty funny, though.
Can you get that little kid to suck on my ice cream again? I like that.
So I looked it up and I found.
really like it.
There's a guy named Tony Greenhand. Apparently, his real name.
There's no way.
There's no way that's his
26 years of age, from Albany, Oregon.
Yo, Greenhand.
He is considered to be the best joint roller in the world.
Oh,
damn right he is.
He had an order for $7,000 to make a set of joints that look like weapons, including a smokable AK-47 spliff. It took a half pound of weed. This guy creates, what is that called? What's that thing? Origami? Is that the...
Yeah.
Paper folding. Yeah, these are like origami marijuana cigarettes. They look like piñatas you can smoke. I mean, this is way beyond just rolling a blunt. This is insane. But I thought what we would do here is do a little bit of a duet, starting off with Mr. Godwin and a tribute to gangsta rap. Very popular a few years back. I think that rap has kind of moved on. But
you take the gangster rap, you tone it down, put it to a nice folk melody.
Right.
So everybody can enjoy the message.
That's right.
Of the gang. See how I slip right in? Of the gangsta.
Tell it.
Filtered through the prism of an older white guy. Here we go, gangsta folk. Willie, help me out here. I'm Patty G.
He's Patty G.
And it's all good.
It's all good.
I'll pop a cap in your ass if you're in my neighborhood.
Hey, nice neighborhood.
You ain't all that, my brother. What'd you say about my mother? I'm the bomb. Say no joke, it's gangsta folk.
Oh, he's the bomb. This ain't no joke. It's gangsta folk.
Yo, dog, check it out. My hoochie's fly.
His hoochie's fly.
Don't diss my boo.
What is a boo?
Or you'll end up like you know.
Tupac, that's who.
Shout out to all my G's. What's up, peeps?
Cracker, please.
Just stop my dope. Take a toke of gangster folk. It's gangster folk. We be chilling out. Puffing on the chronic till we all folked out. Hoes in the hot tub 24/7 on me ain't no lie.
Nasty hoes.
I'm the baddest MC. My rhymes are fat. I cock my Glock, biatch.
True dat.
My Izzle dog. Keep on playing and they have no idea what the heck I'm saying. Oh, I'm the bomb. This ain't no joke. It's gangster folk. Word. Peace out.
Word up.
Nice
My man, 50 grand. That's the first of our duet. This is a new outfit called Nervous Vern and Munchie, and their tribute to looking for the evil weed.
We got a little request that we'd like to make. This isn't a joke, it isn't a fake, but you see, we really got this pressing need. Has anybody got any weed? Cause we're jonesing like a mother and we're dry as a bone. Can't get our connection on the telephone, so let us repeat if you missed the point. Can anybody front us a joint or two or three? Has anybody got any pot? Reefer is the one thing that we ain't got. It's that green stuff that grows with some seeds and a stem. We really need a shot of that vitamin M. We don't need no acid cause we're getting too old. Don't need no cocaine cause our hearts will explode. What we really, really want you all to help us obtain is a little bit of Mary Jane. Let's go to the phones. Has anybody got any pot? Reefer is the one thing that we ain't got. It's that green stuff that grows with some seeds and a stem. We really need a shot of that vitamin M. We don't need no Xannies or Vikes or Perks. Don't buy us drinks cause we'll act like jerks. But we really want you to help us get what we ain't got. Has anybody got any pot? We're talking herbal.
Can somebody get some pot?
Roll up a fatty.
Can anybody get some weed?
And send it to the station.
Can somebody pass it around?
I'm getting a no signal.
I'm really glad to have me some
From Mr. Griswold.
Can somebody get me some herbs?
We won't stop singing.
Till somebody brings us a joint.
To keep them off.
Can anybody get us some weed?
I'm on probation.
Oh, yeah.
Has anybody got any pot?
Nervous Vern. Nervous Vern and Munchie. Has anybody got any pot? And a little bit of gangsta folk. I'll tell you what, maybe we could do a whole theme here.
I enjoyed your song, Pat, very much.
Thank you. Back to the sports desk. We have trouble in River City, or wait a minute, trouble in Indy.
That's right. The Indianapolis Colts have made a surprise change at quarterback. Surprise!
Oh, trouble in Circle City.
The team announced yesterday that second-year player Sam Ehlinger, or is it Ellinger?
I think it's Ehlinger.
Ehlinger.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
All right, Sam from Texas. I know that he's hook 'em horns, hook 'em. He'll take over for Matt Ryan. Coach Frank Reich said right now the move is for Sam to be the starter the rest of the season. Sam has a name I can trust. Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Matt's trust that name too, I guess. But now it's Sam.
No, that's Matt is Matthew, and that's Josh's middle name, so no integrity.
Oh, there you go.
That was mean. He's got a point.
Coach Reich said it's a big step, but we think he's ready. The move comes after the 19-10 loss at Tennessee. Left Indy 1.5 game behind the Titans, the AFC South. Ryan threw 2 picks and was sacked 3 times. The first apparently resulted in a separated throwing shoulder late in the first half. And even if Ryan was not hurt, if Ryan did not suffer the injury, Reich had said the decision would have been the same to bring Sam in. So there you go.
Okay.
Well, and the evil, slimy Washington NFL team visits the Colts this Sunday.
Oh.
Yikes.
Consequently, Willie and I will not be speaking from now until...
But you'll be sitting next to each other at the game.
No.
Oh, I invited Chick months ago when the schedule came in, and he goes, I don't go in public. I told you that.
No.
People bother Uncle Chick.
No. First of all, I don't go in public as a general rule, but especially in this case.
Yes,
yeah. No.
Matt Ryan seems like a good guy.
He is a good guy.
Didn't harass any massage therapists.
Sam's a good guy.
Will you pick that game?
No, he seems like a good dude.
Yeah, I think I'll pick that game.
You will?
Yeah, I think I will.
Well, I saw it. I didn't understand that. I didn't realize that the Colts have to have a new quarterback every time Marvel releases a new movie.
Oh, geez. Well, we're looking at 2.5 months of Sam, and then
good.
That's what we're thinking.
Who do they think they are? A new quarterback? Who do they think they are? The Browns?
Yeah, Willie's telling me off the air. He's asking me, do you know of another NFL team that's changed quarterback so much as the Indianapolis Colts? Can you tell me? This is my Willie voice. Do you have any idea? We changed our quarterback too often. And I go, how about Washington? He goes, good point. If I called you and I said, hi, Dad, happy Father's Day, would you think it was Willie?
No, that's not even close.
That's how I talk.
I don't know who that is.
like the turtle from Finding Nemo.
Earlier, you were doing an Adam Sandler earlier.
You think
Try
I'm
that.
a cartoon stoner, don't you?
Is this Adam Sandler does the music of Sticks?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Is this Renegade?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. The tempo was a little slow.
Boy, that's a rock song.
Okay, thank you. Well, right now, I want to tell you about something we got going on. This is really cool. It's from Orange Insoles, and Orange Insoles, very cool. Not just cool, really good for your feet. We are going to give away the beautiful Yeti cooler full of Orange Insoles stuff. Go to orangeinsoles.com or go to bobandtom.com/contest. Get all the details. Just tell us your favorite Halloween-themed movie. Speaking of Orange Insoles, Josh.
Yes.
I know it's in your shoes.
Orange Insoles, you got that right. And you know who else needs these in their shoes? Farmers, construction workers, factory work. Well, heck, all the village people. And nurses, retail teachers. If you're standing all day, you're putting stress on that body. Stop it. Go to orangeinsoles.com. They're going to get you fixed right up. I love them. I've got them in my shoes. And Orange Insoles carries men's sizes 15 plus, Chick. I know. I've seen your feet.
Thank you. They're 12s, but okay.
They've got insoles that can even fit Bigfoot. Why do you think he's still out there? And why do you think the whole Yeti thing is going on? Because the Sasquatch and the Yeti are quite comfortable traipsing around those woods and Himalayas. in their orange insoles. Head over to orangeinsoles.com. It's easy to use and understand. They help you choose your insole based on the activity or the shoes you wear. So whether you're wearing work boots, tennis shoes, even cowboy boots, Orange Insoles is right for you, and they come with a 60-day We Want You Happy guarantee. Know someone who works on their feet? Give them as a gift. What a literal stocking stuffer Orange Insoles make. And you don't have to cut these. They are true to size. They don't show up like those floor mats that go in a car and you cut. No. Right now, through Halloween, boy, hurry up. Buy 2 pairs of Orange Insoles and save $10 at orangeinsoles.com. Plus, you're going to get free shipping if you're here in the USA.
I love the notion of putting them in your stocking for Christmas.
Yeah.
And you could have the stocking kind of formed at the bottom.
right.
But I suggest you do it right now. You got to get these in your feet. Quick. Get it done. Orange Insoles. Thank you very much. And don't forget orangeinsoles.com. Enter to win that beautiful Yeti cooler. More stuff on the way, including in sports. What have you got over there? World record?
Sure. David Rush steps up again, kids.
Okay.
Again?
We've got a place you may not want to go because there's a king cobra loose.
No.
I'll let you know about that coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, for everything Bob and Tom, check out our website, bobandtom.com. Spell it out, BOBANDTOM.com or DOT. For everything, check it out. Bob and Tom highlights, news, information, links to our social media sites, and of course, much, much more. You got the Bob and Tom Show, Puppets, Smackin' Tom. Word on the street, there could be some new puppet action happening. We'll see. I don't know. The end of the year is closing in. We've got Halloween and then Thanksgiving, and then the holidays are upon us, but word on the street, the Bob and Tom Show Puppets could be back in play with a new video or something new. Perhaps they'll come in and do sports. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News Update. Leslie Jordan, well-known actor who handled both comedic and dramatic roles and on shows like Will and Grace and American Horror Story, has died. Some of his finest moments weren't on TV or a movie soundstage, but his home during the pandemic. The Emmy-winning actor regularly went online to share stories and basically brighten the lives of those who were shut in during the coronavirus lockdown. I was one of those people. Instagram was never going to be the same. Leslie Jordan was 67, apparently suffered a medical emergency resulting in a single-car crash in Hollywood yesterday morning. And Weezer holding a pumpkin carving contest. If you win, you get a billboard. They're accepting entries of Weezer-themed pumpkins through WeezerWeen.com. The winner will get a Weezer Chia Pet, a hoodie, a T-shirt, and a billboard somewhere in America. This became a thing when a fan bought a billboard in Murray, Utah that simply said Weezer. They responded with their own billboard half a mile away, thanks to whoever bought the billboard down the road, Weezer. And Josh Groban will do an episode of Great Performances for PBS. It'll debut Thanksgiving weekend. Cyndi Lauper, Breland, and Broadway actor Deanie Benton are guest musicians. It was recorded in New York in April and will premiere once again November 25th on PBS stations. Wayne Brady promising to bring the funny, the music, and the moves to the American Music Awards. He will host. It will air live from Los Angeles on ABC November 30th. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Jeff Rothpan here in the studio with us.
When I was a kid, all these other kids got to go to the Barnum and Bailey Circus, and I remember begging my dad, please, I want to go. All the other kids are going. He said, no, we just can't afford it. Tickets are expensive. He ended up taking us to this Bob Circus. It was actually called, no, this is true,
Bob Circus.
Yeah, and it was in a mall parking lot. And what a difference. I remember the guy yelling, and now huge midgets. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, there was just one after another. The bearded man. I think they actually had the talking mute. Hi! Man, what the hell is this?
How does he do it?
He's amazing. He's a mute, yet he speaks.
You don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm sick of being sick. I've been in my bed all week. I feel like dick. I'm sick of my TV. Now I'm hooked on all the soaps on ABC. I try to read a magazine or hear the radio or watch the Bad News Bears again on HBO. I'm sick of being home, 'cause you think of stupid things when you're alone. I'm sick of this old house, and today I might try on my wife's new blouse. I saw two women fight like cats on Jerry Springer's show because their mom was sleeping with their older brother Joe. I'm sick of feeling bad, but at least my older brother's not my dad. I'm sick of these four walls, and my arms are tired of playing with my dog. I'm sick.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Like every time you get on a plane, they talk about the flotation seat. Like if you go down, if you crash in the ocean, then this seat will float. 2 planes out of 100 go overseas. 98 out of 100 stay right here. So if you want to make me happy, you show me a seat that's going to bounce out of a cornfield. That's what I like. This one, they got everything just confused.
Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
Hi. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Hi. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Ace Cosby.
Domo.
He's at the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee.
What did he
here's
say?
I don't know.
Oh, like Domo Arigato,
Yeah,
Mr.
great sticker
Ramondo.
song. Here's Tom.
Keep him with the Sticks theme.
Love that song. I'm a big fan.
Stupid world record.
Don't bail on me now.
David Rush has broken his 250th Guinness World Record.
All right.
Woo.
Whoa.
He's reclaimed the title by the furthest distance to blow a pea.
Blow a pea.
PEA, like a pea shooter.
Right.
Like a pea shooter.
Do you ever have a
Well,
pea shooter,
what did
Christy?
he blow it with? A pea shooter?
You know what? Pea shooter.
Is that a straw?
Yeah, kind of.
It makes sense you wouldn't know what it is, considering you're not in the Little Rascals.
Yes.
Okay.
I had a pea shooter.
I bet you did.
I'm sure
I
you
made
did.
it myself. My mom was upset because I took a fly swatter that had a just the perfect sized hollow plastic shaft.
Oh.
Took a saw and cut it off at both ends. Then sanded it down to get the rough edges off, and it made a great pea shooter. What are those? You get navy beans? Is that what we would? I forget what we would use. And
I didn't have a pea shooter.
You'd put several in your mouth and you'd go. It was the best.
You know what they also used to do during the Depression? They would,
yeah. It's a great toy. You got to be careful you don't inhale and block your airway.
Did you also have one of those hoops with a stick? You'd push it down the street?
Oh, I bet that was
real fun for you, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
would you load it in your mouth and shoot them at the Italian kids? This sounds like some super weird 50s stuff.
Mother, the Iceman is here. Stuff like that.
Pea shooter was great. Not going to really hurt anybody with it. Like with a BB gun, where, of course, you're going to put someone's eye out as the tail goes.
I have a blow dart gun, and these darts, I'll have to bring it in sometime. If I were to shoot you...
They do the job, right?
Yes. It would go about 3 inches into your leg.
Sure.
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy.
We have one over at the shack.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Those things are deadly.
Yeah. They really...
Why do you have one?
For
Because
especially
it's fun.
difficult background singers? Is that?
Yeah.
Get off your ass.
You gotta get it right, bitch.
That's no fun.
No, we don't shoot at the ladies. Just fun to have around. But anyway, so Mr. Rush has a pea shooter record. What's how far did he get it?
He broke the record 4 years ago as his 73rd Guinness World Records title when he got a pea to travel over 41 feet. His record has been beaten by someone who managed to blow a pea 52.83 feet while taking back the title.
I was with my brother in Germany once. We were sampling a lot of beers, and I had a pea that I think went 300 feet. Of course, we were on a bridge. But it was...
David took a single breath and expelled... what? Expelled it in several puffs to blow a pea 84.94 feet. I don't understand that sentence.
Yeah, there's some new regulation. There's a different way you used to only blow out one puff.
Oh. Quite a controversy in the record-breaking arena.
I don't quite understand how it works.
Isn't the pea gone by the time you take the second puff? Why am I talking about this?
No, I don't know. I thought it was interesting. I've got to figure out the puff angle. I don't understand.
You're not just fine not understanding?
Yeah.
One puff and it's gone.
I know that I have another record. My senior year in college, I had the record for blowing chunks following an unfortunate encounter with some obscure liqueur.
Oh, boy.
So
Maybe every day
Salisbury
one of
steak
us
made
should
a
bring
comeback.
up a memory from our childhood and
Go
see
ahead,
how
what do you
bored
got?
he gets.
What do you got?
I'd like the record to show I had nothing to do with that comment. I fully endorse it, but I had nothing to do with it.
Yesterday, we discussed the fact that the first time you got married, you had 2 dogs in the...
I did.
And then what did you say when she said she had 2 dogs in the wedding ceremony? What did you say, Pat?
I said the bridesmaids, right?
That made her mad. No, she had 2 Afghan hounds.
Yeah, I did.
What were their names?
Moonraker and Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
Moonraker?
Yeah, after the James Bond movie. I did not name that dog.
Well, at least you named it after the best James Bond movie.
It was an awful James
Yeah, you could have named your dog Octopussy. That would have been confusing. We
That
call
little dog ran
her
away.
Pussy for short. Running the neighborhood in the front. Have you seen my pussy?
No.
Well, you
Call them
know,
Raker.
Saying that now?
You know,
It's my dog, Octopussy.
Cats call pussycats puss, 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 puss all the time, right? There's probably a cat out there going nuts right now. Puss, 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 puss.
Octopussy.
You call
was
Grady
James-
that?
No, I don't. I call her Vagina Head.
That's what you call your cat. Your cat is named Gravy.
That was helpful. Okay.
There was no
Said the guy who yelled pussy across the room.
Yeah.
You didn't even. No, there was some. If you're naming kids, I mean
Kids.
cats. If you're
Willie. Your name is also pussy.
Yeah. He almost named my brother Odd Job.
Odd Job. You know something? I bet there's some poor kid out there named Odd Job. Some stoner thought that'd be really cool, man. No, if you're naming your cat after James Bond movies, there was a James Bond movie with the subtle title Octopussy.
Yeah. Baffling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and typically when you name a pet, you often have a shortened name. For what are your dogs named right now, Christy?
Frankie and Leo. Moonraker hated his name so much he ran away.
Frankie and Leo. What do you call? Do you always call Frankie Frankie, or do you ever call him Frank?
We call Leo Bubby.
There you go. So okay, there you go.
Here, Bubby.
Now,
What the hell are we watching?
Oh, we're shooting a pea, I think. Are we?
Oh, this is the pea shooter thing.
Oh, he's not even using a pea shooter.
This isn't the...
What?
Get that moron off there.
Oh, he's a handsome fella. Is he just blowing it out of his mouth?
Oh, I thought he had a pea shooter.
No. Oh, no, he's not even doing
he's
that.
He's blowing it across the floor.
It's on the floor, and he's blowing it.
I bet it'd go. It wouldn't go quite so far.
This is ridiculous.
I thought it was a pea shooter.
I bet it wouldn't go quite so far as on a carpeting, right?
Good point.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, with I believe this is his first breakdown here because of the show. It's Josh Arnold. Josh, how you feeling right now?
You know, thank goodness.
This will help.
Hello,
I promise this.
Hello, Bob and Tom show.
Hi, Bob and Tom. It's Donnie Baker.
Hi, Donnie.
I wish I had a blow dart gun. I'd use it on myself. My mom Phyllis wants to help me clean out her attic this week.
Ugh.
I swear to God. And I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but she's a certified hoarder.
Really?
So that's what I got to look forward to. Oh, she's got every G string, Tom. She's worn it Xanadu's for the last 32 years.
Yikes.
And the moths have gotten the most of them.
Oh.
So it's hard to tell if they started out crotchless in the crouch or if they just modified by the critters in the closet. I swear to God. And I ain't sure what makes people hoard stuff anyways. I mean, sure, I got a 30-year collection of old Playboy magazines, but that's more of a 401k than anything else.
Sure, investment.
They're worth a lot of money. I don't know if I mentioned it, Christy, but our son Whippy found the Playboys.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's pretty curious.
I bet. He's your
Let me put it this way. He asked more questions in that episode of Jeopardy when the category was lady parts Ken Jennings has never seen. Yeah, I got to have all them Playboys because I consider it to be crypto now. Even made a spreadsheet about it. And the fact remains, Playboys are basically a rite of passage for a boy.
Uh-huh.
You know, Josh, I bet you $30 you were into them early.
Yeah.
I remember me and my friends that stealing from our stepdads look at it back in Scotty Winkler's treehouse, and it wasn't until years later we learned why the pages are always stuck together. I swear to God. My favorite was when they did the Girls of the Big Ten. Remember?
Yeah.
Girls of the Big Ten or the cashiers of Walmart. Now, those chicks were attainable, you know. Sure, Miss September ain't never going to give me time of day, but Janet on Register 2 with the heavy hammer sure might.
Yeah.
Swear to God. The only addition I really didn't care for is when they had the women at Waffle House.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to rub one out to a neck goiter that's been smothered and covered and chunked and capped. All right, I better run, check under Whippy's bed while he's at school. I'm still missing the February '94 edition with Anna Nicole Smith on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at least my boy's got good taste. All right,
Don't tell them the bad news.
Yeah.
Christy, you know what having your hash browns capped means?
Nope, I have no idea.
Any venture a guess at all?
Capped. Yeah, something on top of them, I would think.
Mushrooms.
Oh.
You add mushrooms to them.
Oh.
Okay.
Delicious.
Never thought about
love a
doing
Waffle
that.
House.
Didn't you eat at a Waffle House, Tom?
Oh, I love Waffle House.
I did.
Yeah.
In
Texarkana.
Texarkana.
Yeah. How was that? You like that?
Yeah. It was, I was hoping to get the pancakes, and I didn't realize they didn't have any.
Well, should have gone to
IHOP.
Pancake.
Yeah, you should have gone to IHOP instead of Waffle House.
I'd been driving all day. It was late at night. I just assumed
Oh,
that
that's
Waffle
right.
House would have.
You're not a waffle guy.
Not particularly. They were fine. I just
Did you have the hash browns? They're known for their hash browns.
hash browns were excellent.
those pucks.
So good.
Yeah.
I'd been driving for 12 hours. I feel like some breakfast, and
Good for you.
but I should have gone to IHOP, I guess, if I wanted pancakes. Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe you should take the kids there this weekend to Waffle House instead of that trendy place where you wait in line for 8
Excuse me
hours.
to bother
Yeah,
you.
show them
Yeah.
the salt of the earth.
Show them reality.
Well, I
TV.
can't take my puppy into that place.
No, you'd be surprised.
Oh, my
It
God.
depends. Is it a Rottweiler or a Doberman?
Is that sports?
Yes.
This is what you farted for.
I take it back. I had no idea that the pee thing was a triple blow
But
on the
actually,
floor thing.
you know, last night on Monday Night Football, Eli and Peyton were from the basements, and former President Barack Obama joined the boys last night.
Really?
Because he's a big Bears fan. Yeah.
And the Bears killed it.
And the Bears killed it.
Huh.
They had a very and Bill Burr was on there last night.
He's a big Patriots fan.
A sworn enemy of Peyton Manning because of the Patriots Colts thing. But it went okay last night, I guess. So there you go.
Well, Bill's great. Out on tour right now. Christy Lee is not on tour. She's right here.
But
and,
there is a farewell tour we need to talk about.
Oh, yeah? Who's giving it up?
McDonald's says the McRib is coming back for what they're calling a farewell tour.
What?
And announcing the good news, bad news. The fast food chain said the fan favorite sandwich will return to menus at participating restaurants starting on Halloween, October 31st. Though McDonald's said this will be the last chance to get the McRib. The company added, quote, "We're hoping this isn't a goodbye, but a see you later."
Yeah, I'm not buying this for
They
one
did
second.
this before, didn't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is, remember The Who? Didn't the Who release an album 30 years ago called The Farewell Tour? And they're playing the Hollywood Bowl. What is it, next Monday or Tuesday?
McDonald's is also launching a nostalgic McRib merch line. It'll be available starting November 4th on goldenarchesunlimited.com.
Oh, okay.
So in the same press release, they said it's coming back, but it's the last time it's coming back. And they also said, we hope it's not goodbye, it's more of see you later.
Yeah.
So they're saying 3 different things.
Right.
Yes.
This is like isn't Kiss still on their farewell tour?
They are.
Yes. Like year 5?
Well, Cher did this too. Remember? She did a farewell tour. I went to it, and then she came back. It's like, that's no farewell.
Grandma's here.
I'm happy to watch. I think what I really like, I like it when these bands do the residencies.
Sure.
Yeah. They'll go to Billy Joel does one in New York where he's at Madison Square Garden all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the McRib should go to Vegas.
And just be there.
Yeah. Have a McDonald's in Vegas and the home of the McRibs. We're doing a residency.
I like that. Really is a decent idea, having a McDonald's somewhere that's year-round McRibs.
Make it a destination McRib.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
You don't care for this.
I like the McRib. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't flying to Vegas for it.
But there are people who, when they're there, go, hey, by the way, if you go to so-and-so, we can get the McRib. It's having a residence. I should mail this idea to McDonald's.
You should.
Oh, they've already stolen
I say, why can't McDonald's, and I know they did this earlier in California, you can get all the menu items all the time. 24-hour McDonald's.
Yeah, they did
Why
that.
can't they do that?
And they did it during COVID, too, right?
They probably have done some research, and it doesn't make sense for them. But
for a while, they did have breakfast 20. It was pretty terrific.
Yeah, they did for a while.
I see. We're going to have a real conversation about
No,
you're giving me real stuff over there.
I want the farewell tour T-shirt.
Right now, McDonald's is doing the throwback Happy Meal Halloween buckets, which I loved as a kid, and so I've been going. But here's the problem. I'm fine with ordering just a Happy Meal. I've gotten 4 witch buckets. I can't get the ghost and the pumpkin.
Can't you ask for it when you're in the...
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to go, can I please get the ghost or the pumpkin? It seems like
Just ask them.
I'm not a big fan of this term, but it seems like a Karen-esque move to...
Do you want to borrow My Little Sisters? That way your odds are better and you look less weird ordering 3 buckets at one time?
Oh, these are cute.
I may look less weird, but I sound more weird when I say, may I borrow your little sisters?
I could get you I could buy you the buckets on Etsy if you'd like.
Well, don't they have adult Happy Meals now, right?
Yeah.
And those toys are becoming, like, priceless.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind of toys are they?
There's a Grimace, and there's a Mayor McCheese, and then there's...
Oh, so they're not like things adults... It's not like a...
No, but they're like 6-inch tall figurines or something.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Do you remember the controversy? Was it Burger King that had the black buns for Halloween?
That's right.
Yeah.
Monster Whopper.
And there was a systematic...
Why don't they do that again this year? Where is that?
Green dumps.
Yeah, that's the subtle. Yeah, there was whatever the dye that was used, the food coloring. It wasn't toxic or anything, but it did cause sort of like electric green defecant, and they had to issue a press release. Do you remember this?
Now that is a great band name.
That's a wonderful
Electric Green Defecant.
Welcome.
They opened for Wilco about 3 years.
Ace, wasn't your nickname at Spearmint Rhino Black Buns? Hi, Black Buns.
Oh, it's Black Buns is here. The place goes wild.
No, it was Cocoa Buffs.
That sounds almost real. The way you said that was Cocoa Buffs really a...
Well, Cocoa Butt was the famous wrestling move.
Yeah.
Right.
By Bobo Brazil.
By Bobo Brazil, the Cocoa Butt.
Yeah.
Really? Bobo made a very good living. Bobo no hobo.
Yeah.
He was no hobo. Lots and lots of money.
I met him.
Yeah.
I met the great Bobo Brazil.
He didn't do anything. Outside the ring, he was very, he took his time. Bobo slow-mo.
He was a sandwich deal.
Bobo
He
slow-mo?
stole your sandwich, right, Christy?
I know. Bobo, one time I met you, you were surrounded by just a harem of women. You sure like the ladies, don't you?
Bobo, no.
Oh, that wasn't worth it.
That wasn't worth coming off the air forever, was it? I don't think so.
Bobo, don't you like sales? You often like a buy one, get one free deal?
Oh, Bobo love BOGO.
That's nice.
Isn't that nice?
I understand that you're a huge Phil Collins fan, Bobo. Is that true?
Bobo, no mo.
Bobo love no mo. No mo.
No.
All right.
Hey, I've got
a no mo.
I've got a sports update real quick before we
Okay.
leave. Hang on, I've got to find the music.
Okay.
For right now, just
Extra.
Adidas has ended their partnership with Ye, formerly known as Kanye West.
Why?
Over.
Well, there's
I know you're silly
many
sometimes,
reasons.
Yeah.
but zip it for
He
now.
is a toast.
Yeah.
We might not ever hear from him ever again. So I don't think any of us will care, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
See ya.
This is the farewell tour. The racist farewell tour.
Real quick, this is from Julie. I went to the Who's Farewell Tour. It was my first concert when I was 14. I am now 54.
Yeah, the Who, if you get a chance, I think they're at the Hollywood Bowl. I want to see this. Is that this week?
You want to go? Let's go.
Oh, I would love to go. God,
A friend of ours is going, yeah.
they're playing with a full orchestra. It's going to be amazing. Now, so
I'm sorry.
keep doing your farewell tour. That's okay with me.
Have you been to the Hollywood Bowl?
I have not.
Yeah, nor have I. Pat, have you?
Oh, yeah.
Who'd you see?
Who did I see? I saw Richard Thompson, as a matter of fact.
Anybody that we would know?
Who's Richard Thompson?
Jeez, I can't remember.
Volky from England.
Split Ends from Australia we're with him.
Okay, well, you keep thinking and make up a band anyone likes. You know, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course,
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
it's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer. And
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
don't mind to pass judgment on him.
It's his big day. There's so many types of cake. There's rum cake, which makes sense because we've all been eating cake and thought, this needs booze. Shot of liquor. I don't have time to eat and drink. There's fruit cake. That's a bit of a disappointment.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think that would be better. Fruit, good.
Right.
Cake, great.
Right.
Fruit cake, nasty crap.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you tried fruit cake? I don't even think that's fruit in there. You're like, when is that, a Skittle?
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Do you have the Bob and Tom Show app on your phone? Good morning, I'm Mark Allison. Perhaps you're listening to my voice right now through the Bob and Tom Show app, and for that, we thank you. Do you know someone who might like the Bob and Tom Show app? Perhaps your neighbor, your banker, your baker, your candlestick maker. It's available for free in the iTunes and Google Play Store. You can download the app and begin listening to your local radio station. How cool is that? We're right over here. Listen to Bob and Tom 24/7. We're the Bob and Tom 24-hour comedy station. We laugh all the time here. Also, contact us directly via text or email with just one click once you've got the app. And my favorite part, You're traveling out on business. You're going on vacation. You're on the beach somewhere far away from a radio station. No need to worry. You can listen to the show in real time wherever you are in the world. How do I know? Well, I go through the email. We get them from Belgium and from Asia and from all over the world, including right here in the United States of America. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com is our email address. Again, download that Bob and Tom Show app. Do yourself a favor. It's a wormhole you may not be able to get out of. And you're welcome. And by the way, did I mention it's free? Yes, free for you and free for me. Bob and Tom, 24/7, Kostaki Economopoulos, the biggest name in comedy, on the way to talk about the National Football League and probably make fun of your team and especially Tom Brady. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. People around the world are reporting problems sending and receiving messages on the popular chat app WhatsApp. According to Down Detector, which tracks outage reports, people started reporting problems around 3 a.m. A WhatsApp spokesperson said the company's aware some people are having trouble sending messages and is working to restore service as quickly as possible. Meta, previously known as Facebook, bought WhatsApp in 2014. It's wildly popular, especially outside of the United States, where many people use it for everyday communication. Philippine authorities have allowed a central airport to partially reopen to get international and domestic flights despite a plane stuck near its runway. The Korean airplane overshot and got stuck at the end of the runway over the weekend. The reopening of the country's second busiest airport from sunrise to sunset would help ease the large numbers of canceled flights and stranded passengers. Korean Airlines company says the Airbus A330, carrying 173 people, on Sunday attempted to land twice before overrunning the runway on the third attempt in rainy weather. Passengers and crew members escaped through emergency slides without any reports of serious injuries. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We're waiting in line at a restaurant, and Tom's puppy crapped on the sidewalk.
No, he pooped in the grass.
Tom insisted that was fine.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there.
I was getting coffee. That's what men do in the morning.
That's a great out.
If you had been in line and the person in front of you's dog pooped in front of you.
I didn't have the dog at the time.
We're just saying you would have been so upset.
The dog poop was cleaned up.
So there we are.
And served at table 7.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. The Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
In the studio with us, comedian Mike McRae. I understand you're a big Indiana Jones guy. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite movie series ever, man. Mm-hmm. And those movies are always like, when I went to college, I would watch those all the time. I'd be like that would be the professor to have for any kind of class. Because he just... Every semester he just, takes off for 3 or 4 weeks to save the world or find some Inca staff in Peru or something, Like he walks into the first day. All right, class, my name is Dr. Indiana Jones. I'll be your professor for Archaeology 101. His dad busts in the door. Junior, Dad, I'm teaching class here. Junior, there's no time. Rommel Zombie's about to uncover the sword of destiny in a Vandalic horde in Tunisia. Look, I can't just go chasing after some sword all the time. It's not just any sword, Junior. It's Balmung. Balmung. The legendary sword of Siegfried, bestowed by his widow upon Theodoric the Author.
Got a Pacer game this season.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
She's down right now.
No, I'm not. I'm great.
Lord, I'm down.
No, I'm howling at the moon. It's howl at the moon night. I'm up. Did you ever go out and howl at the moon, Tom?
No,
Why not?
Don't take psychedelics.
Is it a full moon tonight? Is that
well, you don't need a full moon. It's just always celebrated on the 25th of October.
Love it.
Howl the sliver of a moon.
Get in touch with your primal side.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hello, Pat Godwin. How are you?
I'm good. For noise ordinance.
I don't look at the moon because I don't take psychedelics.
That's what he said.
I look at the moon and I'm out there and go, hey.
You don't
Hi,
go,
Josh
hey,
Arnold. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Give me your howl.
Hello, Ace Cosby.
I put on
It's at the track phone hotline. Hot phone. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee.
Bark at the moon.
Tom Griswold. Did you say bark at the moon?
I did.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
good.
Sound like it.
Several
No, it
things.
sure didn't sound like it.
several things happening at the same time. We just heard about the McRib, the farewell tour. So McDonald's is saying it may come back, but they're not sure. I think, again, as I said before, they should do one of those residencies in Vegas like bands do and just put the McRib year-round, full-time, 24/7.
Love it.
365 days a year.
Love the idea.
Have it. But now, I mentioned the famous Who farewell tour, which I think was 82, maybe.
Sounds right.
And they're still out there. They're once again at the Hollywood Bowl coming up. Got this nice letter here. Keith Moon is no longer with us.
Right. So
It would be
As
50.
the Village Voice once said, Keith Moon died before he got old, sadly. This message comes to us from Mr. Deaver. He writes, Tom, you were joking that Kiss has been on their farewell tour for 5 years. Small correction. 22 years. I have a Kiss Farewell Tour 2000 T-shirt and a ticket stub to back it up. There you go, Ace.
Well, how do we know they weren't just saying farewell to 2000?
Oh.
What are you, a lawyer?
Yes,
Are you the lawyer for that Texas Pete's hot sauce guy?
That's right.
Also, we were talking about the controversy with Burger King, and I dug the story up. This comes to us from October of 2015. Burger King came out with the Halloween Whopper.
Yep.
And as you recall, it had a black bun. Which was done with some kind of food coloring, perfectly harmless. But according to this article in the the New York Daily News, it is unclear what ingredients in the Black Whopper turn your stool the haunting color of green. A spokesperson for the fast food giant told ABC News that the black color comes from smoky black pepper flavor of A1 sauce baked into the bun. But apparently it was causing some folks to be very concerned by the what was termed green poop caused by the eating of the... Wow.
Can't go a day without it.
Well, no, this is a fact.
If Ringo Starr ever craps his pants, we're all in trouble. Okay, I'm just telling you. We'll never talk about another thing for the rest of our lives.
Is that Kermit in there? No, just had a Whopper.
Grape juice kind of does that to me if I drink too much grape juice.
Really?
Yeah.
Eat some beets. Looks like you're bleeding internally.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just trying to help you out. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk. Have we missed anything?
Oh, yeah. Authorities in Virginia are saying a woman used feminine deodorant spray as a weapon against a store clerk. Oh, and by the way, did I mention she was not wearing any pants? The Stafford County Sheriff said a deputy responded to a convenience store after an employee reported being attacked. They described the perpetrator as a woman wearing a green shirt and no pants. Deputies said they spotted the suspect sitting in her vehicle and detained her while they spoke with the victim. The store clerk reports the woman tried to steal over $20 worth of items, and when staff tried to stop her, the suspect sprayed an employee with an aerosol can of fresh, floral-scented, extra care feminine deodorant spray.
This is straight. There's a joke in the movie Clerks after they have a fight with some customers, and the two clerks are sitting there in the aftermath, and he goes, "Are you okay?" And the other guy goes, "The FDS stings."
The 43-year-old suspect was arrested on charges of larceny as well as assault and battery.
What a douche. I think, wouldn't you want to go after her with Axe spray? Wouldn't that be the way to go? That is serious.
Wonder why no pants.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm guessing
she was trying out the
mental illness or serious inebriation. You ever go into a convenience store with no pants on, chick? I doubt it.
No, not this week.
When was the last time you were in a convenience store, Tommy?
It was a while. I was buying that windshield washer squirt
fluid
stuff for the squirter thing.
Yeah, man. And I hope you had to ask where it was.
No, it's right. They got.
Do you have any windshield?
They have it stacked out. They have it stacked out front. It's at my favorite gas station.
Do you ever wonder how that stuff doesn't just get stolen all the time?
I hope it's the decency of most people to not steal.
I thought it was
free.
There for the taking anyway. You got
that stuff
free,
isn't?
free firewood, free wood.
yeah.
Kidding me? That's not free.
Free ice.
Water softener salt.
I have like 15 propane tanks.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I've got the lockers
Yes,
for the
sir.
propane tank.
Do they bring that in every night?
I don't think so.
Oh, they're open
Most of them are open
They're
all
open all
night.
Time, yeah.
Yeah, but
I love when it's outside like that. I go, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm going to get a 24-pack of water. Great. And just get it on the way out.
Or mulch. They always have the bags of mulch. So you go to the gas station and go, oh gosh, I forgot to mulch.
Sure.
today."
Charcoal, a big fan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ice.
It all goes right in the back of the car.
Hence the name convenience.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, there you go. So anyways, this
What's the
poor-
last thing you stole out of a store?
I've never stolen anything in my life.
Oh, come on. Nothing? Not a piece of candy? Nothing?
Nope, I'm not a thief.
Not by accident?
No. I've driven back to a place where I inadvertently...
Right.
You know, Lincoln did that. You know,
I-
he accidentally had to drive back to the convenience store.
No, I was at this grocery store, and I came out, and I was putting the bags in the car, and I realized there was a thing down below that I'd forgotten to pay for.
Yeah, I've done that too.
So I went back in, and
Oh, aren't you nice?
well, I figured I was probably on camera. I don't want to be on the front page of the paper. I don't want to go to jail for stealing an extra large
Local
thing of
radio
Heinz
guy.
ketchup.
How low can you go?
So this clerk is working her job, and some lady comes in with no pants on and sprays her with feminine hygiene spray.
Yeesh.
Yep.
What exactly is feminine hygiene spray?
It's like deodorant for your cooch.
She's not wrong.
It's in spray form?
Yeah. Absolutely.
For those of you who didn't drive off the road just now, Christy did say it's deodorant for your cooch.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Is that something that you're concerned about?
I'm not, but there are, I guess, women who are.
I've recently switched to that sort of cream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was on, what is it, Fresh Balls or something? I didn't care for it. I'm on Happy Nuts now.
Happy Nuts.
Happy Nuts.
What do you get? A product called Happy Nuts?
Happy Nuts, and it's...
is it a spray or is it a...
No, it's a cream, and then it goes on, and then it mutates into a powder.
Oh.
Yes, Ace has something. Hang on.
And there's one for your butt, too.
Happy butt?
Boy, this country's just gone to hell.
Why did you shower?
You think the greatest generation goes, well, I'm not going to attack the beach on Normandy till I got happy butts and cream gel on my balls.
Every time I see that TV commercial, I think of Tom.
What is happy butts?
Is it like
It's not called Happy Butts, but called it's Tomb or
Happy
something.
Nuts for your butt?
I'll look it up. We'll come
Whatever
back
it
with
is,
that.
Ace causes holes in his underwear. I know that. Yeah.
So, Christy, I was not aware that this was a spritz.
Yes.
Would you like to try Happy Nuts? I'll share.
FDS is a spritz.
Spritz Taurus, they call it.
So does this clerk now smell like a summer's eve? Well, sorry about the
Yeah.
robbery, but I can't help but notice how nice you smell, Sheila.
Well, that's exactly what they said. Okay. Yeah. Extra Care Feminine Deodorant Spray.
Okay. You don't really need that, do you?
Oh, she uses the Extra Care brand.
Backdoor Balm, we got that.
What's the most popular brand? Sourpuss?
Josh.
Josh.
That's
Josh,
a facial.
Josh.
Oh.
A fresh floral scent, if you would like to try it on your...
And keeps the flies down.
Keeps them down.
Yeah. I like to dangle a no pest strip down there.
Oh, my God.
Sorry. I'm sure we're off the rails. Coming up, we have...
Happy Nuts.
We have news about fingering.
Oh. As in like...
No, as in
No.
about your finger. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Ah, Joshua, you have to have proper support.
Huh.
Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Oh. Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific.
Give me
See you
a-
later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Mark Allison with you, rolling through a Tuesday morning. Don't forget about the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em Week 8 now in play. Go and make your picks. All you got to do is pick the winners of the pro football regular season games. No point spread. You just pick the winners. If you pick the most winners, including there's a tiebreaker for the Monday night game. But if you're the winner, you could win a big green egg mini max and pick against Chick McGee in the Shoein' of the Week live on the air. It's a lot of fun. So far, the first 6 weeks, all the contestants have come on the air to pick against Chick. We'll find out if Week 7 winner is brave enough. But the Week 7 winner just walked away with that big green egg mini max. What am I talking about? It's a big grill. It is amazing. It is really the Cadillac, the Lamborghini of grills, if you will, sponsored by Big Green Egg, and we thank them for that. Details right now at bobandtom.com/contest. And as a reminder, get your picks in for Week 8 ahead of 8 o'clock Eastern on Thursday night. That's when Week 8 begins with Thursday night football. I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady will be playing on Thursday night, and Kostaki Economopoulos will be along to talk about the National Football League this morning right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Justin Fields, 179 yards and a touchdown, ran for 82 more and another score. And the Bears defense forced returning Patriot starter Mac Jones back to the bench. Chicago Bears win in Foxborough 33-14 last night over the Patriots. Indianapolis Colts are benching starting quarterback Matt Ryan and will start Sam Ehlinger in Sunday's game against Washington. Coach Frank Reich says Ryan has a separated throwing shoulder, though the injury was not the reason he was demoted. NBA winners last night: Philly, New York, Toronto, Chicago, San Antonio, Houston, Memphis, and Portland. And in the NHL last night, Ottawa, Washington, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Vegas, and Carolina all win. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Essential morning radio, all day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Brand new feature, Biff Whiskey, Frontier Lifeguard. As told by Arnie Whiskey, Frontier Golfer. I should have known. Well, you know, I was a man about town, and also at the Whiskeyville Country Club and Salad Bar. Of course, the country club, we have our very own swimming pool. And, of course, we had to have a lifeguard for the youngsters there. Well, we hired a young fellow named Biff Whiskey, and he was the lifeguard, you know, at the pool. Well, this young fellow walks up to Biff, and he goes, "Excuse me, Biff, but what's the best way to teach a girl to swim?" Well, Biff says, "Come here, young fella." He goes, "Now, here's how it's done. First, you walk her slowly into the water. All right. Then you put your arms gently around her waist. Then you rub your hands delicately up and down her arms. Then just gotta lean over and softly kiss her on the neck. The young fella says, wait a minute. I'm teaching my sister. He goes, in that case, just push her in the deep end.
Except in Kentucky.
Jeez. I knew I should have held my ears for that.
Thus concludes another exciting
quick episode of Biff Whiskey,
Frontier Lifeguard.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
Yeah, fondling up the mannequins. You believe that? And that ain't my fault. Have you seen the mannequins in there? And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Well, what else would you be doing with
See, that was lame.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold with his arms folded, not doing very well.
Yeah.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Yep.
And here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you.
If only there was some way to cheer me up. Maybe a little bit of levity, or if somebody had some sort of humor in their pocket, up their sleeve.
You mean like that new Josh Arnold album that's coming out? Recorded live in Cincinnati last week?
No, he's not talking about that.
Oh, I think he's...
Oh, you mean... Oh, I get it.
Jesus.
By request.
Here he is with his joke of the day.
What do you call a movie about zombies finding true love?
What?
A zomcom.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Honest to God, they're just words.
You know, when I think of true love, I think of steaks.
Hey!
Love them.
Omaha Steaks will never leave you. They'll always love you, and you'll love them too, because Omaha Steaks isn't just steak. It's the best steak of your life, guaranteed. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use code BTS at checkout. You're going to get $30 off that order. Minimum order may be required. Thank you, Ace, and thank you, Omaha Steaks.
Thank you very much. Delicious. Sounds good. A couple things going on I want to mention.
All right.
We've got our NFL report coming up with Kostaki Economopoulos in just a few minutes. Comedian Kostaki Economopoulos. And by the way, Kostaki is going to be doing a little road tour to New Mexico, Farmington and Albuquerque. He'll also be in Sioux Falls, and he'll be in, now is it Nevada or Nevada, Iowa?
I don't know.
Isn't this one of those tricky ones?
Probably. I think it is Nevada.
Like Melinda Lee, Milan, Michigan. That
I might as well be invisible.
Okay. You think it's Nevada?
No, I'm not talking to you now. If you didn't talk to me then, I'm not talking to you now.
I wasn't listening. I talk to you all the time. Listening is clearly a much different process.
You know, you got me there.
We'll talk with Kostaki about the NFL coming up in a few minutes. But speaking of the NFL, Bob and Tom's Pigskin Pick'em up and running. Is this week 8? Where are we here?
Doesn't matter. It's a new week.
It's a new week, and if you get your entry in prior to the Thursday night game, actually, technically, it has to be in before 8 o'clock Eastern time on Thursday night. Pick all the games this coming week, and you could win the Big Green Egg Mini Max. And we'll be announcing our winner of last week either today or tomorrow.
It'll be tomorrow, like it always is.
We've had it a couple times on Tuesday. Just trying to get people off their butts.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second.
There we go.
Hello.
How about some Paul Coffin for Josh Arnold?
I don't know what's happened, Mark Allison, but
I don't know what he thinks.
We have to do whatever Mark says.
Mood I'm in.
I do love this.
Why he thinks this would get me.
There we go.
Wow, look at him go.
That's quite a, you know what I mean, dance.
Here's my favorite part's coming up right here.
I get shocked.
Right here. No, come on. You gotta sing it here. You got to sing it here. Oh, that's my favorite part.
It's a do you want any more? Country dancing.
Oh, that's nice. Cocaine country dancing. In your honor, I watched that video over the weekend.
Isn't it funny? It's a great video. Yeah.
Here it is.
Country dancing.
Paul Coffin, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
By request from the production room. I have no idea. I've lost all
You
my
must have
will.
thought I was down and I needed to pick me up.
It was when you picked your leg up. It was you got zapped, but it just looked like that's the pain you go through when you pick one leg up. It was very funny if you're on YouTube.
Now, Christy had an unusual story about a convenience store robbery.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get this right. The woman was attacked with feminine hygiene deodorant spray.
Correct.
I
In
assume,
a fresh floral scent.
I assume sprayed in the eyes, I'm assuming.
I would think, yeah.
I mean, that would be... Yeah.
Any aerosol you'd spray in your eyes is going to hurt.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't be spraying it in the groin area. That'd be...
No, that's what it's for.
Yeah, that'd be kind of be funnier, though. Stand back or I'll douche. In any event, we have a tribute to feminine hygiene products. One of the classics, and the ladies seem to love
What
this
about
song.
men's hygiene? How about that?
it?
Well, I've got mail about men's hygiene when we come back, but first, this tribute to ladies' hygiene.
I was watching TV with my buddy Stevie when we saw the strangest thing. It was so compelling. A woman was selling maxi pads that had wings. I turned to Channel 3 and what did I see? A woman who looked real rich. She was living on the hill and pitching Vagisil for the special feminine itch. I tried once more and I turned to Channel 4 and I was shocked, I must confess. A gal who was chunky said when she's smelling funky, she just squirts it with FDS. Well, it's on every station, it's plugging up the nation with feminine hygiene ads. Douches and ointments and OBG appointments, and don't forget your maxi pads, 'cause they have wings to fly. Let's give it a try, it's feminine hygiene. Well, a mama and a daughter walking by the water. Somebody don't feel fresh. Monostat 7 put her back in heaven, 'cause the yeast really makes a mess. Middle-aged debutante looking for a lubricant, I still can hear her voice. Her mama done told her when a woman gets older, the muffin downstairs don't stay moist. Well, it's on every station, an oversaturation of feminine hygiene dames. Creams and lotions and all her emotions and all the water she retains. It's so insane, this game. There's too many names for feminine hygiene. Why do we have to view all that stuff girls go through? It's really got my stomach reeling. Let's give those ads we see a hysterectomy, or at least make them more appealing. 'Cause they're on every station, an oversaturation of feminine hygiene ads. Douches and ointments and OBG appointments, creams and lotions and all her emotions. Summer's even Massengill, and if you itch, huge Vagisil. Kotex, Tampax, Dynacort, and Yeastex. Norforms, Pamprin, Feminique, and Replex. Motrin, Midol for when you're suicidal. Monostat, Femstat, a plug for this, a pad for that. The list goes on and on. It's so insane to me. It's on my TV. It's feminine hygiene. It's on my TV. It's feminine hygiene.
Todd Young, classic. About all those products out there in the world of feminine hygiene, in honor of the lady who was attacked by another lady not wearing pants and sprayed in the face apparently with a feminine hygiene product.
That's correct.
Which led Chick to explain to us that he has started using a new product called
Happy Nuts. I like it. I like it very much.
But there's apparently a private parts deodorant called Lume, Lume, for both the front and back.
For men?
Both. I think it's for everybody.
Is it a spray or a?
Well, now you're just talking crazy.
You
can't
slather it on. What?
Slather it on. Yeah, that's right.
Here we go. Thomas writes, there is a powder called Monkey Butt.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Apparently a very big product, sells a lot. So he says it's for battling, quote, swamp ass or crotch rot. Thank you.
Okay.
So, Chick, your product that you use this is a rub-on?
Happy Nuts goes on as a lotion and dries to a powder, yes.
Is it like one of those squirter things? Or do you...
No, you squirt it in your hand and go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know where stuff is down there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure.
I'm totally familiar with it.
Lume comes in a solid...
Tom, would you like a tour?
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
No.
All right, well, think it over. If you change your mind, you let me know. Okay.
Then do you have to wash your hands?
No, I just, what I do, I use, first of all, I use both hands.
Yeah, of course.
Sure, you got to handle walking.
And then I like to put it on my face. and then maybe I'll wash, but most often I pet the dog.
I see. Okay, just seems kind of getting that stuff all over
wash your hands?
I don't want to have to deal with that every morning.
Lume comes in a solid stick, a cream, or a deodorizing wipe.
Do you need
I have that.
Oh, now I'm getting all kinds of email. Chassis premium body powder for men.
Okay, very good. Right now, I want to talk about the season, and it's the food season, of course, from pumpkin spice to apple cider. Autumn is here, and HelloFresh recognizes that. That's why they've got their Harvest Dinner series, something very special. And to make it even more special, they're actually putting helpful videos together, showing you how to put everything together. What am I talking about? Well, HelloFresh is famous for doing all the shopping, doing all the measuring. They send you a beautiful kit, and you can make great dinners of all sorts, by the way. They have comfort food. They even have a whole new vegan thing if you're interested in that. They've got low-calorie stuff. They've got low-carb. Whatever you want to do, they've got a special menu for you. It's fun, easy to follow. And, Willie, what are you working on over there?
One of my favorites, the sweet chili pork bowls with bell pepper and candied peanuts. HelloFresh is going to send you 9 ingredients. You put those together in 6 easy steps, and in just over a half hour, you have this delicious rice dish from our friends at HelloFresh.
They got the best offer ever at HelloFresh right now. Once again, they do the shopping, they do the measuring. You put it together, have some fun. Perfect for date night. Perfect for maybe you're having a little mini Oktoberfest or a little bit of tailgating. Find out what you can by going to HelloFresh. HelloFresh.com/BTShow65. You'll need that code to save 65%, and you'll get free shipping. Once again, it's BT Show 65, like Bob Tom Show 65 at HelloFresh.com to knock 65% off the price and get that free shipping. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 65. Coming up, we have comedian Kostaki Economopoulos at our NFL report. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
All-star Brittany Griner's appeal against her 9-year prison sentence for drug possession. Griner, an 8-time All-Star center with the WNBA's Phoenix Mercury and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, convicted August 4th after police said they found vape canisters containing cannabis oil in her luggage in Moscow's airport. Griner taking part in the session via video call from a penal colony outside Moscow where she's been held. That's a look at your news update. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives. And it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Brigham Broadcasting presents another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
The year was 1896.
Uh-oh.
The place just outside of Athens, near the town of Stactontopolis, Greece. While preparing for the first modern Olympics, organizers were forced to eliminate a track and field event. In what will surely go down as the biggest bloodbath in Olympic history, runners from 5 teams were injured at the initial time trials of the 100-meter razor hurdles. 4 of the 5 athletes would never compete again. However, Austrian hurdler Klaus Kleinendorfer went on to be a silver medalist for the women's team as Gretchen Kleinendorfer.
Thank you very much for this.
Thank you for this medal.
This has been another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Sound like Paul Hum at the end.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, of course.
Eyebrow dandruff. That's disgusting. Is that a thing?
I'm not proud of it.
Why would you bring that up on the air?
I didn't. It was Christy did. It was said in confidence off the air.
Yeah.
Don't ever say eyebrow dandruff in front of a potential lover.
No.
Hey, look, ladies. If I'm on top, you might get sprinkled on.
Well,
Let it snow.
if you're on top, I'll just let everybody else finish that.
Oh, I see. If you're on top, you got about eight seconds to live. Is that it?
I wouldn't say 8.
If you're on top, Godspeed to your ribs, ladies. Is that what we're getting at?
Bob and...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
I need to correct myself. It's not Lume, it's Lume deodorant. Thank you, Pat.
What is Lume deodorant?
Lume, the
What's it
private
for?
part deodorant.
For men or women?
Both.
Good Lord.
Really? We're supposed to use the same deodorant down there?
Why not?
Who needs deodorant? What do you do? Sorry.
Don't you want to smell good for your partner?
Yeah.
Your lover?
My
doesn't
crotch
care.
does not emit some foul.
Have you ever come home, thrown the door open, and said, "I'm home, lover"? Have you ever done that?
I'd be attacked by dogs.
I bet you have, young man. You're young in love.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you've done that.
Little kitchen
afternoon
party?
delight.
Yeah.
Kitchen party.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are at
Get up
school,
on the
Tommy. You
counter.
come home from work at 11 a.m. It's a primo opportunity.
Listen,
This is getting very specific for Christy.
kitchen up there.
We're not see what you're rushing
on
out
the
of here.
counter.
Get up on the counter, baby.
at
Let
this
me
point.
do those dishes.
I'm sorry. There's Pat Godwin.
Yes.
There's Josh Arnold.
There he is.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm not speaking to him.
Kostaki Economopoulos.
Willie Griswold. And
has
I'm
joined us, the man, the leaf.
Chick is speaking.
Morning. Yeah, it didn't make any sense why he wouldn't let you finish the intros.
I don't understand what's going on. All I know is Kostaki's at the bottom of it. But go ahead, please, be funny.
Kostaki Economopoulos is our NFL correspondent. He's going to be on Friday, November 4th in Farmington, New Mexico at a club called No Worries. The 5th, he'll be in Albuquerque at the Juneau Brewery. November 18th, it's a Friday night, Sioux Falls, South Dakota at Boss's Comedy Club. And Saturday the 19th, is it Nevada, Iowa, or Nevada?
That's right.
It is Nevada, right?
That's right.
That's what I
that's
said.
what they tell me.
At the at the Talent Factory.
No. Kostaki, here's
That's
the
not
thing.
it.
He'll ask me questions all the time, and I'll give him the correct answer. But he'll proceed as if he's gotten no information. It's stunning how he treats me.
This is like in medicine.
We've been lovers for how long? And this is how you treat me.
You got a second opinion.
You don't trust me.
Kostaki, once again, we should point out that you are a single man now.
Oh, yeah.
Out on the loose in the streets of Los Angeles?
Out on the loose. That's how you describe my life. Yes. Yeah. I'm out there loose.
Getting some email about your recent appearances, saying what a great live show you had. And also some of the ladies are digging the single Kostaki.
Oh, is that right?
Really?
That's nice to hear. Yeah, the shows have been fun. I got a big old chunk of stuff about being single and the process to get there, and yeah, it's been fun. It's good to be out there on the road again. I'm really enjoying it.
Now, we were discussing a little bit of NFL action, and since you are NFL correspondent, you have a very special thing up and running on the internet. You want to explain what that is?
Yeah, just come join us at All Pro Wines on your favorite social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Come join us. Get a football joke in your feed in there with the political fighting in your aunt's casserole. You know, it's fun.
Now, a lot of breaking news in the NFL. Willie's favorite team, the Colts, doing the quarterback shuffle.
Yeah, I didn't. As a Falcons guy, I didn't know you could bench Tom Ryan. We should have tried that. Matt Ryan, not Tom Ryan. That's my comedian friend, Tom Ryan. Yeah, we should have benched Matt Ryan a long time ago. We're still paying him $40 million this year to not play for you guys.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost 40 for Matty Ice this year. Yeah. Right. It's
What
crazy.
the heck is there is something
There's
really
a lot of money.
wrong
A lot of money out
about
there.
professional sports.
I know.
Lots
It's
of
really
money.
weird. And some of the other old guys are not doing well either. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are losing again.
Yeah.
And I don't just mean invites to Thanksgiving. They're losing, losing the games. Brady and Rodgers both got upset, and not just by kids running across their lawns.
They're older gentlemen.
They are older.
They're old. They're like the two old guys from the Muppet Show at this point. Why do these old guys suck all of a sudden? They can't find the plays because the team's now posting them on TikTok? What's happening? Brady and Rodgers both had embarrassing losses. I haven't seen this many old man tears since B. Arthur stopped putting out. That would have been a while.
You see, Maud.
Now,
Maud, yes.
Kostaki, hang on a second. Take me on that journey. What made you decide B. Arthur it is? Did you look at any other names?
Like a Betty
or
White, maybe?
Your Betty White thing? Or
It felt iconic and ancient. That's something Tom Griswold might like.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much because
All right, okay.
B. Arthur, tremendously talented, and in some way, for some, a little off-putting, and yet there's a
very masculine. She'd take a whole.
Yeah, she was very nice.
There's an appeal there. Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
Tall. Yeah, right.
I don't
you like being bossed around by a woman, don't you, Kostaki?
No, well, I've tried it.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I think you benched two of the. Never mind.
I don't.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't like a woman to wear the same size gloves I do. That's just me.
Okay.
Gloves. That's a good word.
I don't like it.
Hey, Kostaki,
Good
all
image.
these guys in here, I didn't even know this, that they all use some kind of weird rub-on ball powder. Have you heard about this?
I
All these
don't.
guys, I don't understand that, and I'm also being told by the younger generation that you have to do a lot of trimming in this universe now. I don't know.
Yeah, do that.
Trying to get back in the game here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
do
doesn't make
that.
sense
Are
to
you
me.
You got to keep a clean house.
Are you doing a free range Johnson thing down there?
I have, but I guess I need to pick it up a little. I don't know.
And by the way, Free Range Johnson used to play for the Packers.
that was the original name of the movie, Jeremiah Johnson, but it did not test well. So.
Yeah, Kostaki. Yeah, that's the first thing you got to do. You got to get a little shaver thing going down there.
All
now,
right.
Josh here does the waxing, which is to me the Marquis de Sade's idea, but. Josh,
the waxing, it sounds crazy, but then you're bare and then you're hairy around it. That seems extra insane, right?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, but Kostaki's Greek. I mean, he's skewing all of the results, right?
I could see trimming down a little bit here. That's fine. I'm game for that.
With your Greek heritage, have you ever considered growing one of those crazy ZZ top beards like the Greek Catholic priest did?
I actually like having a beard, but it's super white. It doesn't. I like it, but it definitely doesn't make me look young. You know?
I hate that, a beard being super white. Boy, that's
yeah, me too.
That's really embarrassing.
Yours looks good, buddy. I like it.
Thank you very much, Kostaki.
Is that the level of hair I should have on my nether regions as well? Is that the right?
Yes, about that.
Yeah,
I think you'd be comfortable with that.
Yeah. But keep the sideburns.
I'll take a picture of Chick into the bathroom and try to do that with my balls.
Anything you need, brother. I could be out there later this afternoon. Whatever you need. Stop. I'll just stand in your bathroom and you trim accordingly.
Yeah, Chick is on a very weird homoerotic tear of the
That might be.
I'm not sure what's happening.
That might be the case.
So you guys are both single. You guys could go.
Why not?
You guys could go hang together.
Yeah, we haven't tried this. Why not?
Let's do it.
I don't know if I could kiss Kostaki.
No.
Yeah, like I'm not worried about anything else. It's the kissing.
Oh, I thought you meant to just be wingmen to each other. I didn't know. Chick went right
He's
for.
diving in.
Yeah.
Okay. That's I love her is what I'm.
Have you ever kissed
Don't tell me what to do, Chick.
I've never kissed another man. I mean, on the cheek or something, probably.
Right.
You know, I was in the mafia for 17 years. Of course you were. You have to, yeah.
So, sure.
Kostaki, all pro lines. Everybody can submit their jokes. And what else is happening of interest in the world of the NFL?
Well, the Packers-Commanders game took forever. It was so long during the game, Britain had 3 prime ministers. That was a long game.
The head of lettuce.
Typical.
Well, that's because Matt LaFleur is a whiny little bitch, okay? He was... I'm going to challenge everything that I see because my quarterback doesn't like me anymore.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
And Amari Rodgers also had a tough game. Muffed a punt, dropped a key pass for the Packers. He's now public enemy number 1 in Wisconsin, narrowly beating out the breathalyzer. The Packers are so disappointing right now. They should be sponsored by those old fat-free Olestra chips with the anal leakage. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad product. Rodgers said nobody expects them to beat Buffalo this week. That's the first time all of America can agree on something Aaron Rodgers has said. So, yeah, we don't. Brady said nobody's happy about where we're at. I'm happy about where he's at. Tied with the Falcons, who aren't trying to win. That's hilarious to me. You know who else is unhappy about where we're at? English teachers. You can't end a sentence with a preposition. You might be able to talk some football players and supermodels with that kind of grammar, but you're about to be done with both of those groups. Carolina walloped Tampa Bay 21-3. How mad is Tom Brady when his team scores fewer points than he has Super Bowl rings? That's got to be off-putting.
Boy, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
the
never
Buccaneers got their asses kicked by maybe the worst team in the league. Pirates haven't been this embarrassed since they lost to Tom Hanks.
I am the captain now.
Oh, that one.
Yes, that's right.
Hey, spoiler alert.
I forgot about that movie. That was good.
Great movie.
To celebrate the Dolphins' perfect season, they offered 1972 price concessions in the stadium. For 75 cents, you get a Coke and a handful of Quaaludes.
Isn't that a good deal?
Back in 72.
Remember Quaaludes? Man, oh, man. No hangover. No. Sorry.
No, thanks, Karen Ann. Oh, I'm sorry. A little touch of reality.
You know that,
Josh.
Kostaki brings up a good point, is that this is the 50th anniversary of the undefeated Miami Dolphins of 1972.
They did a whole thing on it on Monday night. Or when that amazing. Was Sunday, I guess it was.
Yeah. At least it's them and not the Patriots. Thank God.
Were you going to ask Josh who Karen Ann?
I don't know who Karen Ann is.
You don't know Karen Ann? Karen Ann Quinlan?
Some poor woman that allegedly overdosed on Quaaludes and lingered far too long, and it was awful in the news.
Many years.
It was like a countdown to. It was like, what's his face? The Spanish king dying or whatever.
Generalissimo Franco.
Court issue, yeah.
Who was it?
Generalissimo Franco?
Yeah, that
Francisco Franco?
Yeah.
Kind of an earlier Schiavo type.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Very sad and awful.
Real killjoy
Yeah.
is what she was.
Well, the only positive was people learned that Quaaludes were incredibly dangerous.
I see.
All right.
Improperly.
That's
there
good.
for a brief shining moment. They were
Christian McCaffrey now a Niner. Let's see how it goes. Usually when a super Christian goes to San Fran, it ends badly. We'll see. Could have been worse. Could have gone to Detroit. Christians and Lions, not historically great mix either.
What do you think of the nicknames they're trying to shove down our throats? Have you heard Run CMC for Christian McCaffrey? Have you heard that?
Yeah, I like that one.
You like that one?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he wear
Adidas?
Adidas?
There's something. Is there a job opening up? Is that what you're going to?
I know who isn't. Yeah.
That's not what I mentioned. No, I was on an elevator once with the guys from Run DMC. Kostaki, did I ever tell you that story?
Oh,
man.
No.
Hello, gentlemen. Here's my wallet. Please, just no trouble.
I'm totally serious.
Look at this clown.
I was on an elevator, and the guys from Run DMC got in. I admired the one gent's dookie rope, and we had a nice little chat, and that was the end of the story.
No way you spoke to them.
I wonder how Rev Run would relate that
Said
story.
to the one guy, "Are you so with that hat? Are you some kind of rabbi? What's going on?"
Oh boy!
You hear this honking, mother?
He wore that on that hat.
One of them.
Somebody has to do something, Willie, and I'm sorry it's you, okay, because you can have him committed.
I tried to invoke the 25th weeks ago. This is on you guys. I got nothing to do over here.
Can I close on I don't normally do a pun, but this is a particularly good pun. This is a joke for Josh.
Oh.
All right. It's Rams owner Stan Kroenke has been ordered to pay $571 million to St. Louis for moving the team to Los Angeles. Talk about an arch nemesis. Good night, everybody.
Show me the money.
That's good. And some serious cash.
Yeah.
Once again, Kostaki, Farmington, New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Nevada, Iowa at the Talent Factory.
What?
It's Nevada, Iowa at the Talent Factory.
He's doing a weird
show off.
That's
Oh, okay.
I speak moron.
Kostaki, they can reach you. Where do they find this delightful place to collectively?
My God! Did you hit your head?
All pro lines.
Holy Samoli.
Concussion protocol. All pro lines. Come find us. Any of your favorite social media
Thanks,
platforms.
Kostaki.
And I'll see you
Thanks,
later.
guys.
I'll see you
Bye,
later
Kostaki.
today, Kostaki.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Grooming day.
Yep.
We should get him one of those. What are those electric razors called for that?
The Manscaped is the best, I think.
The Manscaped?
Yes.
Okay. Speaking of the NFL, how about a tailgate party? And what do you want to serve at a tailgate party? How about some delicious steaks or some delicious frankfurters or burgers from Omaha Steaks? And we've got a special thing going on with Omaha Steaks right now. By the way, a little warning, that is the greatest gift this holiday season. Send your brother, send your sister a box of steaks. Tell me more, Josh.
Happy to. Check out omahasteaks.com. You're going to find all of their mouth-watering assortments of perfectly aged steaks, ultra-juicy burgers, and easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. When you're saying, well, Josh, I can't grill too much outside. The colder weather is coming. That's why Omaha Steaks offers wonderful entrees like Meat Lover's Lasagna. Oh, my gosh. You just put that in the oven, get it nice, brown, and bubbling, and serve it up to the family. They are going to love you. Remember, every steak and every entree backed by our unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. Right now, take advantage of 50% off site-wide by shopping their semi-annual sale. It's on right now with 50% off delicious customer favorites. And when you use promo code BTS at checkout, you're going to take an additional $30 off your order. Don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com, enter BTS at checkout. Stock up on fall flavor today, like those apple caramel tartlets that warm up so well in the oven. A little dollop of ice cream or whipped cream, and my gosh, have you got yourself a treat. Don't forget, use promo code BTS at checkout to score an extra $30 off your order. Omaha Steaks isn't just steak, it's the best steak of your life. Guaranteed. That's omahasteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required.
Coming up on the Bob and Tom program, we have a king cobra loose.
Oh.
Yikes. And
Good news for you, Tommy. You were closer to a baldness cure.
Oh, really?
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'd be interested in hearing this.
I want to hear it too.
Hey, Tom, we've discovered about Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Tom. Oh, he didn't make it.
Oh, the luck, huh? The day we released this thing.
I had the salve right here. I was going to rub it on his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And now I've strangled
He'll be a
him.
handsome corpse, won't he?
Hey, sure.
Just a staple on a toothpick. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Two other people eat cookies.
Perfect stranger eating cookies. No.
Nothing.
No.
How do you not think about sex? Everything on TV, sex, all the commercials, very beautiful women in all the commercials now. Doesn't even matter what the product is. It's just very sexual. And then you finally have sex, and it's kind of disappointing. Where's my Sprite, my new car? That's why I think women should have shelves next to their bed filled with prizes, depending on how well you did. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
Like they do at the carnival.
Sure.
Actually, have something to shoot for,
Are you going to take anything on that?
Right. I'm going to go for the Van Halen mirror tonight.
Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
What up, Kostaki? You heard him here. And by the way, you can find out more at Kostaki.com, Kostaki.com, or All Pro Lines on Facebook. He was our guest today. Coming up on Wednesday, our comedian relationship expert, Allie Breen, will be joining us from New York City. Well, we never know where she'll pop up from, but she zooms her way in each and every week to read your relationship letter. So get those into her later today, and maybe we'll be talking about your relationship. Reach Allie Breen at alliebreen.com, ALLIBREEN, alliebreen.com, or Allie Breen across all social media, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. You get it. You know how to get the letters to her, obviously, because we've been reading them for, I don't know, a year or two now, and it is a great segment. Also, Jessica Alsman, Scorched Earth, will be joining us, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. That's Hump Day tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, October 25th, and we have more fun and frivolity on the way right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News Update. Leslie Jordan, well-known actor who handled both comedic and dramatic roles, and on shows like Will and Grace and American Horror Story, has died. Some of his finest moments weren't on TV or a movie soundstage, but his home during the pandemic. The Emmy-winning actor regularly went online to share stories and basically brighten the lives of those who were shut in during the coronavirus lockdown. I was one of those people. Instagram was never going to be the same. Leslie Jordan was 67, apparently suffered a medical emergency resulting in a single-car crash in Hollywood yesterday morning. And Weezer holding a pumpkin carving contest. If you win, you get a billboard. They're accepting entries of Weezer-themed pumpkins through WeezerWeen.com. The winner will get a Weezer Chia Pet, a hoodie, a T-shirt, and a billboard somewhere in America. This became a thing when a fan bought a billboard in Murray, Utah that simply said Weezer. They responded with their own billboard half a mile away, thanks to whoever bought the billboard down the road, Weezer. And Josh Groban will do an episode of Great Performances for PBS. It'll debut Thanksgiving weekend. Cyndi Lauper, Breland, and Broadway actor Deanie Benton are guest musicians. It was recorded in New York in April and will premiere once again November 25th on PBS stations. Wayne Brady promising to bring the funny, the music, and the moves to the American Music Awards. He will host. It will air live from Los Angeles on ABC November 30th. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Rick Schrader is our guest. Rick is a newly married new dad.
Yes, I have a 4-year-old daughter now, she's a doll. Her name's Maya, and she's beautiful, but I'll tell you, she's fallen under the sway of the evil purple one.
You mean...
Yes, Barney.
Barney the dinosaur?
Every morning, I love you. I haven't digested a breakfast in a year for listening to Barney on the and those amazing robot Stepford-like children they have surrounding him and the realistic portrayals of kids. Hey, Barney, let's clean our room and then pray. Where do they get these kids? Off the Mouseketeers directly to Barney, and it's amazing. The kids love Barney.
Mm-hmm.
They love him.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be the next Waco type disaster. Barney and his followers in a Quonset hut outside Dallas. Sharing means caring, Billy. So strike the match. Next thing you know, polyurethane Barney suit goes up like tinder. I point this out because I care.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
Yeah.
11th.
Woo! Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room. Woo! There's Josh Arnold. Woo!
Chick, I am watching right now the latest Sasquatch footage. It's astounding.
Is he?
Can you see the guy's costume?
It's undeniably real.
I heard the latest is him at a drive-thru at Starbucks.
It's fascinating.
It's amazing. Okay.
Who knew he was a Frapp fan?
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Got a story just for Chick, actually.
Go.
Chick McGee has always been a fan of fancy shoes. And
I like a shoe. I like a nice shoe. I like to have shoes.
I like a nice shoe.
Yeah. Tell me about what you got. Tell me about it.
Well, this is a story about fancy shoes, the kind you like, and horse shoes.
Okay, so it's not a. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it is.
An artist is making designer sneakers for horses.
Jeez.
Horse Kicks repurposes branded human shoes into sneakers that can be worn by horses.
So, in other words, they're taking what's it called? Repurposing? I guess?
Yes, they're repurposing,
They're taking
branded.
classic shoes and turning them into special shoes for horses. It's part of a big charity thing.
Sneakers are the work of Kentucky-based Marcus Floyd, who explained, quote, "These are wearable art designed over a medical horse boot and covered with repurposed sneakers."
I like the Nikes.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
A single shoe starts at $1,200. For the launch of his brand, Floyd has readied several pre-made styles for the fall 2022 season.
Air Sea Biscuit.
Really something.
Yeah.
What other horse names can we think of?
Air Ed.
Man of War. Secretariat.
So this story doesn't concern me at all.
It concerns if you had a horse,
I'm terrified by horses. I don't care for horses.
In other words, they're taking classic...
like Air Jordans and...
These look pretty cool. Secretary Jordans.
Adidas.
Secretariat.
New Balance. You get the idea.
The Mr. Ed Force One.
I'm going to look these up after.
So it says they go over a medical horseshoe.
Right.
But can you put them on a healthy horse?
I would assume.
$1,200. I assume you have to put them on all four legs.
Otherwise, he'd be
a little uneven.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be clippity clop.
Walking like he had a broken heel.
Oh, chick, look at this.
I mean, they're really well done.
Yeah, that's really something. That'd be really something to not ever look at again. Yeah.
Well, there's a charitable angle on this. I think it's kind of nice that they're.
Oh, he's giving them away.
Is there a charitable angle? I didn't
Or is
see
he
that
selling
part.
them for profit?
I think they're being auctioned for a charity. Well, Pat, do you have a song about this?
I was going to say the only thing that can save this story is a song from Pat Cottle.
There's never been a stylish shoe for horses. Horseshoes are clunky steel. That is true. All these sneakers that we're making are quite trendy, but only a stud can afford them at $1,200 a shoe. All these shoes are made for horses. Listen up, Jimmy Choo. One of these days, Mr. Ed is gonna buy a pair from you. Wilbur.
Can you do that cool? Can you do that cool bass line?
No.
That's it.
Well.
Why don't you have Dean get ready? We'll do it again in an hour.
Fair enough.
All right. We'll do it tomorrow morning.
Let's see.
Do you need a fretless bass to do that?
Dean has hanged himself.
No. Here's the thing. Have him do it tomorrow because that'll really, he won't dread that at all, and you can
he has to try
worry
to
about
sleep
it.
tonight.
Okay, worry about it all night. Yeah. I'm gonna go and play a bass tomorrow for a boots from a walking pair because Nutsy said.
That's one of my favorite.
Nancy Sinatra tunes.
That's just such a weird. That's such a weird. It
is cool.
It's very cool, yeah.
It's her only song, right?
Something stupid. That one too.
That's good, and so is the one that's.
I'm sorry.
It opens for Kill Bill. Bang bang.
Oh yeah.
That's a good tune.
I hadn't seen. I went to on a different article about this these horse kicks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this does chick. There's a.
I'll show a chick that.
This one really is hilarious looking. This horse has on a pair of Nikes. It's very funny. This would be right out of Mr. Ed.
Oh, I did not.
Remember the famous Mr. Ed episode where he goes to Dodger Stadium?
Nope.
I think he gets a home run off of Sandy Koufax. And as Chick pointed out, when they show Mr. Ed sliding into the base, it's just this one leg coming in. You know, there's just some poor gaffer off camera with a broomstick with a horse leg on it. Okay. Get the camera angle right, or we're going to have to do it again.
Favorite part about that whole thing is you said, you remember Mr. Ed and just, nope.
I mean, it's a classic. Well,
yeah.
All right. Now,
every year they celebrate the anniversary of that episode.
We have Christy Lee.
Their sneakers look too small to hold up their bodies.
They're unusual creatures.
Yeah, they are.
Those darn horses.
I don't know how they
truly are unusual.
A Swedish zoo was forced to close one of its buildings after a highly venomous king cobra escaped from its enclosure.
Just one of the buildings.
Stockholm's Skansen Open Air Museum was evacuated following the serpent's escape through a light fitting.
I'm out of here.
Zoo staff tried a variety of tactics to catch the reptile.
How about burning the building down?
Continues to elude capture. What about all the other snakes?
You think the snake put a paper mache identity in his bunk?
Yep.
And a tape recorder of him snoring.
They have since nicknamed the snake Houdini.
They think
Staff do not believe the snake has escaped outside the terrarium building as the temperature in Stockholm is too cold for a tropical animal.
Oh, don't talk down to me. I know the climate of Stockholm.
The terrarium will remain closed to visitors through the rest, but the rest of Skansen will be open. Skansen.
Those are incredibly deadly.
Sure. Very venomous.
So, I mean...
I'd like to see a king
kids,
cobra.
Half price admission at the zoo. Get your cobra, it's yours to keep.
We have quite a few of these venomous snakes at our zoo. Have you been to that exhibit?
No, thank you.
I'd like to see a king cobra bite Mr. Head. That'd be fun.
Oh, no, it wouldn't.
Oh, Wilbur. I'm so cold, Wilbur. I'm so cold.
Is this deadly cobra loose in the zoo?
It's loose in the terrarium building, not in the whole zoo.
How do they know it hadn't gotten out of the building?
Well, because they just said if it'd gotten out of the building, it'd probably be dead because it's too cold there for a tropical animal.
10 dead lemurs that...
Burn me, Wilbur. Don't bury me.
Do you want me to do the story about the 54-year-old woman that got eaten by a python?
I never saw Louisville.
Wait a minute. You got someone eaten by a python?
Yep. The 22-foot python in Indonesia apparently has eaten a 54-year-old woman who vanished Friday night in a woodland area near her family home in Jambi province.
Excuse me, sir. Are you going to eat that?
Wait,
Locals
for a while.
A python.
Sent out a search party 2 days later, found a huge snake in the forest with a swollen stomach, cut open. Found her body inside, Josh.
Whoa!
That's her body right there.
See, now this is a news story.
We should have led with
a
this.
beginning, a middle, and an end.
I mean, in the snake's defense, she looks delicious.
That steak is gigantic.
Wow.
I mean, just right there, when it's lying on the ground before it's even cut open, you can tell that is a person in there.
And
Their skin's that stretchy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Those are our snake stories for today.
How old was she?
54.
She was way crushed to death before she was eaten. Don't worry. If that's any consolation.
No, I mean, you get that little snake with its little face looking at you going, with their tongue.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
They're tasting the air.
Wait a minute. What does the snake do with its tongue?
Stick their tongue out at you. I hate that.
You should be arrested.
This is just gross.
Christy just dried up like a sponge in the sun, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yep, there she is. They've got her out of the snake now, laying there. She did not make it.
No.
No, she's...
Was she going... What was she doing in the...
She was going into the forest looking for rubber.
She wanted to have sex. She was looking for a
Not
rubber.
a
Last
rubber.
hurrah.
A rubber plant.
Wouldn't you look at during the day?
Why don't you go down to the Walmart and buy some rubber?
I don't, because she lives in Indonesia, Chick.
Okay,
Well, that's her first mistake.
Yeah. Move here
to where the rubber is.
That's what everybody else is doing.
That's where the rubber meets the road.
Coming up, we have a giant cocaine seizure in Texas, and we have an interesting thing about your finger.
Oh, yeah? My finger?
Anybody's finger. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
So, Nick, let's start with the basics. Are you a married guy?
No, I just got divorced.
Sorry to hear about that.
It's okay. Lots of people get divorced. Einstein got divorced.
He did?
Yeah, did you know that? Albert Einstein, arguably the most intelligent man who ever lived, got divorced. They should tell you that before you get married. It shouldn't be, do you love her? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? It should be, do you think you're smarter than Einstein?
Oh, so you're dating then?
I guess. You know what I don't want to do? I don't want to say I love you anymore. I hate that first I love you. That's the worst. First time you ever tell a woman you love her. If they like you, they want to hear it. And when they hear it that first time, something comes over them. You know, their eyes get all wide and get that diabolical grin on their face. You can almost feel them saying, excellent.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello, Bob and Tom listeners. This is Mark Allison. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Bob and Tom Show this morning, and we have another chance for you to win. It doesn't cost you anything. Free to enter, free to win. Your chance to win a Yeti cooler from OrangeInsoles.com. The best part, the cooler will be filled with their famous orange insoles in your size, just for you. That's right, a Yeti cooler and orange insoles. Oh, you'll be set for the whole year. Sign up now to win at bobandtom.com/contest or go to orangeinsoles.com. I'm wearing my orange insoles right now. This is not a paid endorsement, but I do wear them, and they do keep my feet very happy. I do a lot of walking around here in the Friggin Mall building, taking Tom emails and going to Starbucks and taking Tom emails and going to Starbucks and taking Tom email. You get what I'm saying. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Oh, I got to go to Starbucks. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. People around the world are reporting problems sending and receiving messages on the popular chat app WhatsApp. According to Down Detector, which tracks outage reports, people started reporting problems around 3 a.m. A WhatsApp spokesperson said the company's aware some people are having trouble sending messages and is working to restore service as quickly as possible. Meta, previously known as Facebook, bought WhatsApp in 2014. It's wildly popular, especially outside of the United States, where many people use it for everyday communication. Philippine authorities have allowed a central airport to partially reopen to get international and domestic flights despite a plane stuck near its runway. The Korean airplane overshot and got stuck at the end of the runway over the weekend. The reopening of the country's second busiest airport from sunrise to sunset would help ease the large numbers of canceled flights and stranded passengers. Korean Airlines company says the Airbus A330, carrying 173 people, on Sunday attempted to land twice before overrunning the runway on the third attempt in rainy weather. Passengers and crew members escaped through emergency slides without any reports of serious injuries. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Doctors' classes are supposed to be hard in order to keep people who shouldn't be doctors from becoming doctors. You go in for a vasectomy and come out with your butthole sewed shut, you'll wish that doctor had taken those harder classes. The actual definition of organic chemistry is a subdiscipline with chemistry involving the scientific study of structure, properties, and reactions of organic compounds and organic materials, i.e. matter in its various forms that contain carbon atoms. Who hears that and goes, oh, yeah, dude, I'm going to coast through this class.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
curvy cleavage on display.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry.
The human drama of
curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
Well, let's get a serious tip from you. When you get pulled over for a traffic thing, what's your suggestion? What do you do?
Just be polite.
Yep. Yeah, I can.
If you say yes or no, sir, more than likely you're going to get off unless you just run into a jerk. And
you're not supposed to get out of the car, right?
No. You know the best thing to do, and what I always do at night, If they pull me over, I always flip on my dome light and put my hands on the. And they always say, "Oh, you've been arrested before." And I go, "No, I'm an ex-cop." And then all of a sudden, everything just smooths.
Now, how do you prove you're an ex-cop? Do you have some kind of special signal?
I just say I make more money now.
And they know that you're.
They know I'm.
I see. Okay, good.
I'm so doing that. Tell them I'm next cop.
You don't ever say you know a cop either.
Oh, really?
Because then the automatic response is, "Yeah, I know him. I hate him."
Oh,
well, they must know the same cop we know.
Wow. That's sad.
That's the automatic response.
Oh, really?
That's the worst thing you can say. But I got a friend that's a police officer.
So I have a free pass.
Yeah.
Right?
You can't pull me over.
I'm assuming I can go on with my life.
Hey, I give it the police fund. Does that help if I have the bumper sticker in the car?
No.
That's the first thing they look for.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Every drug dealer in the world has one of those.
Boy, you're a chump. You just paid for our last keg party.
Josh, subject.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Yep.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I'm urging you to check out something on the World Wide Web. BobandTom.com/contest. Why? The Orange Insoles Yeti Cooler Sweepstakes.
Yeah.
Up and running. While I'm at it, we have the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em. Get your entry in. Pick all the NFL games this weekend. Get your entry in before 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock in the evening. This Thursday, getting ready for the next week of NFL action. We'll talk with this week's winner. Or should I say last week's winner, coming up with the shoe-in of the week. And what's the prize there? Well, that would be the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max. We now turn it over to Christy Lee at the news desk.
Scientists are one step closer to finding a cure for baldness. A team from Japan used something called skin organoids in a petri dish to grow fully mature follicles with long hair shafts. Researchers said the model could prove valuable in evaluating hair growth drugs and for the regeneration of hair follicles. If you'd like to find out more, you can check it out in the journal Science Advances.
What are they called? Organoids?
Organoids.
Sounds weird.
It sounds like a robot penis.
Sir. Yes. Will you please put your organoid away? Sorry.
I can't help it.
Boy, if they get a cure for baldness, think of the number of guys that are going to have to shave off their goatees.
Hey.
Well, that'll be great. We'll see Bret Michaels without a bandana.
Is that why he wears a bandana?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, really?
You guys don't know that.
I don't know that.
He might have a long...
I've seen him without a banana on his head.
What are you thinking of?
Let me tell you something. If Bret Michaels started putting a banana on his head instead of a bandana, I'd listen to that.
He'd be the Carmen Miranda of rock stars. No, Bret's a good guy. I'm just saying, I think if he had a full head of hair, it's not Mo Howard underneath that bandana.
All right. A finger that...
Hey, Josh. Mo Howard has a lot of hair.
Well, I mean, of the Three Stooges.
Well, a lot of people don't know who Mo Howard is without
Or the
saying
Three
the Three
Stooges.
Stooges.
Well, they should. That's a shame that they don't.
They should.
They should. I agree
You're
with
right,
that.
Pat. It was a long time ago.
Oh, so who would you say is the contemporary model of someone who has a tremendous amount of hair?
Slash has a lot of hair.
Yeah,
I don't know. You'd have to sit down and think about it. You've been doing Mo Howard for so long, I don't know what to do.
What's that young quarterback's name?
Oh, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he's got a lot of hair.
He's got some hair.
Pat Mahomes? Is that who you were going for? Oh.
Pat does have hair, too. But.
Can you give me
yeah, you kind of
remember the mullet?
Hatchet head looks like Laura Dern a little bit.
Taylor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Do you think more people would get a Trevor Lawrence reference than a Mo Howard reference of the Three Stooges?
I mean,
you just said modern, and he's
100% yes. More people.
Move it up to Michael Landon, maybe, then Fabio.
So. Michael Landon.
Sure, that's the 70s.
I thought you were going to go among the living.
We're going to go slowly with him.
Don't you dare. We've just got it. Would you?
Oh, my God.
Be open to some advice to update some of your references.
We could give you a little cheat sheet.
Here's the thing. When it comes to mentioning Mo Howard, because Mo Howard had a lot of hair, but he had a ridiculous haircut. That's the gag, you see.
All right, well, Emo Phillips has
Michael Landon always had a very fancy do. I used to call that show Little Hair Salon on the Prairie because his hair was so nice.
Emo Phillips kind of has that haircut, the little Dutch boy thing working.
Yeah, but you didn't. I love emo, but more people know who Mo Howard is than emo.
Because you could add, you need another stand. You need a stand for a list.
Yes. How about that? Look at it that way. We could give you some more updated references, and we could add a stand with some. You know, and my favorite thing about all these papers, and if you're not watching this on YouTube, you really should. With all these papers, they go around him. Like you look like Neil Peart in his drum set.
It's like Neil Peart's drum set.
But you don't look at any of it. You don't pay attention to any of it.
God. It's like if Neil Peart had a drum set though, where he's just a bunch of cymbals that made him more and more confused.
Yes.
You know,
and you struggle every time we go to a break. Where
and then when someone comes in and goes, oh well, the paper was right here. Oh, I didn't see it.
I think the maddest I've ever been in here is when Tom, for whatever reason,
now
it was 2 or 3 straight days of looking at me going, you need to clean up your desk area. And you remember this?
Yeah,
he made me get like this he
organizer for your pens and pencils,
which is now sitting in my office because we have guests here or whatever, and they can't kick my.
And look at this.
He has 2 monitors.
No, he has 3 monitors.
3 monitors.
He has a computer over there, 2 monitors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stands with papers on them.
Are you going
all
to move?
Perfectly valid?
No. If you use them, they would be.
What is this one?
Yeah, Chrissy, just see what that is.
Just lift that paper
That's
up.
about Bob and Tom merch.
Oh, yeah, we know how often you talk about that.
Never once out of his mouth. Not a word.
See, that's where
announcements go to die. We know. Yes,
that's the last.
We're very aware.
No, the thing that Josh and I just read was over there.
Oh, I see.
Once we've read it, I put it underneath.
And it sounds like on the air every time. I don't know why you insist on reading like this. Because every now and then
your mouth is up.
First of all, shut up. First of all, you're not making eye contact with us, which is always helpful.
Yes.
And secondly, you can tell you're looking off mic
you're right.
because your mouth's off
You
mic.
do hear a lot of this. This next is sponsored by our.
It's
a great demonstration.
If we did that, we need to get Chick's area. Can we get him under control? He just won't really talk into his
You
mic.
have nothing but toys over there. Your little dolls.
Don't you start with my action figures.
I'm just saying there has to be a way to consolidate.
No, there isn't, and I'm doing it this way, and it's my show.
It's my show.
What are you going to do when you move over there?
First of all, I am switching places with Willis.
It's never
a whole new level of insanity.
What a week
It's never going to happen.
Yeah, and you won't even have that much
I talked to Dan.
desk
We're getting the
space.
new electronic gizmo over there for me.
All right,
If there's
great.
any way that ship can sink with whatever equipment's on there, we need to.
No, I'm excited because I'm moving to where Tom is. Willie's moving over to this side.
You're all out of your minds.
I'm just hoping that eventually I'll be able to make eye contact with my father in this room. I think that's the end goal over this.
Well, see, because you're way over there. I can't see you.
You just don't go left. You're like Zuli.
You don't go right either.
You don't go left.
I'm like Fox News.
Thanks for opening
Another
that.
joke that you would have yelled at us for me.
We have
I can't
Juan
look over that
Williams on to give his take.
Okay, sorry. Let's go back to Christy
Back
Lee.
to science. A finger that locks in a bent position can be a telltale sign of another condition.
It's a telltale sign?
Telltale sign. Telltale sign of, anybody want to guess?
Pepperonis.
No, diabetes.
Oh.
Well, if your fingers are locked on a sack of Little Debbie snack cakes.
Researchers.
It's a type 2 joke.
What am I looking for again?
Researchers suspected that a locked ring finger or thumb might indicate diabetes after frequently finding the condition in patients who had or developed the disease.
I find that sometimes while sitting in here, my middle fingers get locked in the upright position.
You know what? I can't think of anything now, but what it's going to be like for over under 8 months when you move to your new
it's going to be awful.
Well, this wasn't here.
I can't find anything.
I don't know where. Well, it was over there. I knew where it was, and
It's going to be funny. It's going to be funny.
It'll be fun.
A whole new level of absurdity.
He'll be looking at you the whole time, Pat.
I know. Finally see me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have a special Pat Godwin monitor.
That's
No,
such a
why
bad
you-
idea.
I'm right in the window.
Look at him.
Right there.
I can't
right
read it
there.
because of the reflection. I like to have the full pat.
So now you're going to have another monitor.
That's correct.
And I can't even get a laptop to Google all the weird names that you say from the 40s and 50s of people I don't know.
Get that boy
Mo
a
Howard?
laptop.
Will you?
We can handle that. We'll get you.
I get in trouble because Willie's on his phone all the time. Yeah, because I had to Google Sea Hunt. All right? All these weird references I don't get.
Sea Hunt was a great show with Lloyd Bridges, the father of the great
So
actor.
you don't have to Google, you can just ask him.
Bo Bridges
And Jeff.
and his well-known brother Jeff. Yes. I'm sorry.
And Todd was his adopted son.
It was a great sitcom.
Oh, Todd Bridges? Oh, I see. That'd be...
Oh, too obscure? Say it. I want you to tell me that was too obscure.
No, it's a great joke because Todd would be rather unusual.
Now.
A letter opener up your nose.
Right now, now you'll notice I am embracing this microphone. So I want to tell you about our buddy Steven Singer. We're going to be talking with Steven live and in person, I think on Thursday.
Bated breath over it.
Steven Singer. He is the man behind Steven Singer Jewelers and the man behind the website IHateStevenSinger.com. Diamond stud earrings are the #1 gift this holiday season. And
What's it going to be, stud?
Diamonds.
Steven has the most beautiful, best value, real diamond studs anywhere. For example, you can choose a great pair of Anita diamond stud earrings for under $300. Steven makes it so easy to buy real diamond jewelry. No phony sales, no this week only. Steven's got the real diamond studs, flawless to the eye, near colorless, and with the famous full value lifetime trade-in. If you want to trade up a few years down the road, you get all the cash back and apply it to the new ones. Fast, free shipping both ways if you have to return them. And Steven is famous for the full 100-day, 100% no-hassle money-back guarantee. Get those orders in before about 2 o'clock Eastern time any given day, and they go out the door that day. IHateStevenSinger.com. Just click on the Anita Diamond Stud Earrings. From a real jeweler you can trust, Steven Singer Jewelers. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. We're going to talk with Steven, I want to say Thursday.
And does that mean we'll have some Steven Singer singers?
Maybe.
Oh, my goodness.
We'll see. We're working on that right now. Coming up in the news, Christy, what do you got over there?
Coming up, we have a samurai sword and a clown in one story.
Oh, it goes through the clown.
We have Firefest Billy McFarland making news again, unbelievably.
Misunderstood hero.
Baby wipes in the news.
Okay, we'll look forward to that, I guess. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All day, all
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right, no commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break, usually Tom doing something weird or chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Frank Reich says Ryan has a separated throwing shoulder, though the injury was not the reason he was demoted. NBA winners last night: Philly, New York, Toronto, Chicago, San Antonio, Houston, Memphis, and Portland. And in the NHL last night, Ottawa, Washington, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Vegas, and Carolina all win. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
We got some extra from the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Greg Warren, former state champion wrestler. You're the son of a wrestling coach. Now, I assume your dad was also your wrestling coach. Is that correct?
Yes, he was. He was a high school wrestling coach. So I wrestled, and my mom was into music, so I played the clarinet in the band, which they made fun of me, especially the guys on the wrestling team, especially my best friend, Huey Baker. He was a black guy. He's one of those guys that would just get a hold of something and never shut up. And like, look at Greg, man. Greg played a flute. It's a clarinet, Huey. It's a flute, Greg. You a flute man. Look at little flute man, Greg. Flute your flute, Greg. Little flute man, Greg. He'll be on the bus going to a match. He'll be real quiet, and all of a sudden you hear, "Up, 2, 3, 4. What the hell we fighting for? Flute man." It's embarrassing when you're out there wrestling and you hear, "Hit him with your flute, Greg."
Hey, this is Tom. Coming up Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show,
we'll feature music from our Halloween collection.
And while I don't say trick or treat, the spirit of those words is clear. When I say now fill this bag, or I'll cap your ass right here. It's Halloween all year.
That's Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Time now for great moments in NFL history.
The year 1976. The place, Miami, Florida. It was Super Bowl 10, and America was celebrating her bicentennial. The national anthem that year was performed by famous blind entertainer Tom Sullivan. Let's listen to this rare recording of his pre-game performance.
Oh, say, can you see?
Mr. Sullivan,
What?
you're not on the microphone. Take 3 steps forward.
Oh, okay. It's this. Oh. By the dawn's early light.
While organizers were applauded for their support of people with disabilities, fans and critics alike agreed that a stage 12 feet off the ground was a particularly bad idea.
A little help now. This has been great moments in NFL history.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Why do you have to get drunk to be an ass? Why do you have to get tight before you get loose? Why do you need a double before you get into trouble? Can't you get into trouble without an excuse? You want to get up and get out and get free and get crazy. But why do you have to start by getting stoned? 'Cause Pat, you don't have to get drunk to be an ass. You can be an ass on your own.
Hi, this is Augie Smith.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
And there's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Tom.
Thank you very much.
There he is.
Did we miss any songs, Pat?
Miss any? Yeah, we missed one.
What?
We discussed. The bald story we're going to
Well,
do.
then let's hear it.
That's what I was going to call on you for. We had an interesting story from the world of science that Christy had about some Japanese scientists who developed, they're growing human hair in petri dishes.
Yeah, they're called skin organoids, and they grow fully mature follicles of long hair shafts in a petri dish, and they're hoping that will lead to a new cure for baldness.
What's the joke where the woman wants to, the guy overhears her and thinks she wants to lose all her hair, but Yeah, they asked, what'd she say? And,
Right.
I wish I'd be bald soon or something. Is that?
Oh, I see. Yeah, bald soon. And
I have no idea what the joke is.
B-A-L-L.
Pat, you have a tribute to growing hair?
Well, there was a list of sexiest bald men that came out.
Oh,
Prince William topped the list.
Sure did.
We thought that was kind of odd.
And your favorite, Christy,
Yes.
came in third.
Oh, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham,
Yeah.
former member of the UK diving team.
So hot.
He was Prince William's the man when it comes to baldies, apparently.
Baldies.
And you guys could sing along if you'd like.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, all right. Sit this one out, Josh. Tommy G and little old me weren't on the list of the sexiest bald men. Some ladies are fine with a head that shines. They think it's sexy, bald man. Just look at Jason Statham. Christy thinks that he is pretty. The Rock is an action figure, bald and very witty. His hair he did lose. The strands are no longer there, so he shaved his head and has women to spare. He's a bald man who says Prince William's the sexiest bald man. I wear a baseball cap, bald man. Nobody voted for me. Bald man. Willie's face clears up, his next biggest fear, that'll be like his dad, bald man.
Hey.
While he's jerking and feeding, Josh's hair is receding, but he's a big, sexy bald man. Bald man.
That was bald man.
In case you missed it, the term is jerkin and feeding.
Yeah.
Jerkin.
Right, you think he's just going for a hair thing, and then he throws that in at you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow, that's rough.
Nastiness at the end.
Top 10 vote getters for the sexiest bald man, as you said, number one, Prince William. And then with about half those votes, Mike Tyson, then Jason Statham.
Mike Tyson over Jason Statham?
Yeah, Pitbull, Michael Jordan.
Pitbull, he's hot.
Floyd Mayweather, John Travolta made the list.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis, Dwayne Johnson, and Vin Diesel. Bet they do that list
Good
again.
list.
I think Dwayne will be a little higher in that list. And he's in that new movie, the new DC.
Black Adam?
Universe. Okay. Now, Christy Lee is at the news desk. What else have you got over there?
Pennsylvania authorities have apprehended a sword-wielding, mask-wearing robber following a 10-day manhunt. WHP-TV.
Hi, people.
Whip.
Television.
HP. We
WHP.
We have a printer.
It's a good printer. I have one. Reports the man robbed a Unimart while brandishing a samurai sword and wearing a clown mask.
Ironically, more than one Unimart out there.
Oh.
Hey, because Uni means one.
Go home.
So wait a second. He robs the store with a sword?
Yeah, a samurai sword.
And a clown mask?
Yep. According to Pennsylvania state officials, William Clancy was caught on video entering the back of the business and demanding money from the cashier.
See the video?
The 39-year-old fled out the back, ran into the woods. I did not see the video.
No, he gets into a car with 9 other clowns.
9 other samurai.
Well, the samurai, it's a bitch getting 9 clowns in a small car, but
hey,
when
the sword?
you're carrying a sword.
Clancy was identified, arrested on charges of robbery, reckless endangerment, simple assault, receiving stolen property, and possession of instruments of a crime. I thought it was going to say possessions of instruments of a clown.
Where was this?
Somewhere in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania.
So a town so big they couldn't isolate the only clown dojo. I would think that'd be a Venn diagram. Let's see, you got your clown thing over here. Okay. Wow.
U.S. Customs agents in Texas seized a shipment of baby wipes that turned out to be more than 1,500 pounds of cocaine. The agency says officers at the Columbia Solidarity Bridge encountered a trailer manifesting a shipment of baby wipes and referred the truck for further inspection.
These baby wipes are great, honey. They really keep the vomits in check.
Agents subsequently discovered nearly 2,000 packages containing more than 1,500 pounds of cocaine.
Usually just wipe it on your gums.
Wow. So I can't figure out why this baby won't go to sleep.
The seized narcotics had an estimated street value of more than $11 million.
Pretty penny.
Okay.
So it was crack cocaine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's pretty good.
That's where you wipe the baby, you see. Typically. Ideally, not the feet.
Well, unless they had a real issue.
Yeah.
Having like one of those explosions.
Sure, up the back.
Little trickle down.
You heard that where you use the entire box of wipes?
The only choice is to put them in the tub.
Oh, I'm glad those days are
Hose them
over.
down. Garden hose.
Garden hose, huh?
Sure.
You use that?
Lay your baby in the grass.
Sure. There's nothing that welcomes your guests like feces in the front yard. Let me tell you.
You got to have one of those really, good squirter guns on the thing.
Uh-huh.
What are those called?
Nozzle.
Nozzle?
Thank you. Couldn't think of that word.
Squirter gun thing.
The one that looks like a pistol. You put your hose on it.
And or you get the one that has the dial so you can have different shower, mist.
Yeah.
Those are nice. I
Hey,
like those.
remember Firefest? The guy who put that fraud fest together is now out of prison and ready to start over.
Good. Should have never been in jail.
Billy McFarland, the man behind the
Did you
infamous
see that
Fire Festival.
documentary?
Yeah.
That's people flew in there. There was no food.
I didn't
nowhere
feel bad for one of those
Nowhere to
a-holes.
stay.
Are you kidding me? It
No
was just,
bands.
It was just influencers and douchebags. I was happy it happened to them.
Influencers and douchebags. That sounds like
a strawberry
band.
alarm clock song.
Yeah. Oh, that would be even
Influence and
better.
douchebag melody bar.
Billy McFarland, the man behind the infamous Fire Festival, is teasing what appears to be another festival.
Oh.
He was released from prison back in March after serving 4 of his 6-year sentence for wire fraud. In a since-deleted TikTok clip, McFarland announced he has a new project on the horizon and promised to reveal all in November. He briefly showed a treasure map as well as a phone number. A clue posted to YouTube shows a woman swimming among fishes and sharks, as well as a glimpse at a tropical island.
I'm excited.
Unnamed sources told TMZ McFarland is creating another festival. Will he ever learn?
No, it's the morons that would buy into it.
Yeah.
Ja Rule got off easy.
Yeah, he did.
He sure did.
And he was complicit, I would say.
Absolutely.
So he should probably get Kanye. He's probably looking for something to do right now.
Yeah.
That was a complete debacle. And there were 2 separate documentaries about it.
Yep.
Yeah,
I watched them both. It's really horrible.
They were both too biased.
Too biased?
Yeah, against this guy. He was trying to throw a nice party.
He's an egomaniac. All he wants is
Took all their money. There were no bands. No one to stay.
He didn't know the bands wouldn't show up.
Well, they didn't show up because they weren't going to get paid.
Well.
Leslie Jordan, the Emmy-winning actor whose wry Southern drawl and versatility made him a comedy and drama standout in shows like Will and Grace and American Horror Story, has died at the age of 67.
That's a shame.
It is. The Tennessee native who won an Outstanding Guest Actor Emmy in 2005 for Will and Grace appeared recently on the comedy Call Me Kate and co-starred on the sitcom The Cool Kids. Jordan earned an unexpected new following back in the era of COVID when he would put up these really great little videos on TikTok and Instagram to kind of make you feel better about being under lockdown. They were so much fun.
He had millions of followers.
Millions of followers. It appears that Jordan had a medical emergency that resulted in a single car crash in Hollywood yesterday morning.
I've been a fan of his.
67.
There was a movie I used to like when I was in like 12 or 13 called Ski Patrol.
Oh,
and he played the main
Ski Patrol.
He played the main antagonist. I enjoyed
George
that.
Lopez. We all were at Ski Patrol's premiere.
George Lopez was in Ski Patrol?
Yes, he was.
I was on set.
Yep.
For Ski Patrol?
Yeah.
I loved that movie.
I was
Did you
on
meet Leslie
set.
Jordan?
Probably.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember where it was. It was...
well, it had ski in the title, so I'm
it was
sure you were
in
there.
Utah. I think it was... it wasn't Alta. It was...
I was not alive yet.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why you're looking at me.
Trying to remember
Clarification there.
where it was, and I think it was somewhere in Salt Lake City. They were filming that thing. Yeah, our buddy George Lopez.
Holy cow, yes. Ray Walston?
Yeah,
I
Martin
think
Mull?
wasn't that George's first movie? That's why we
Wasn't
were there.
Roger
or you
Rose
were there?
or
Yes.
somebody in
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how Ski Patrol is held up. I'll have to go.
I sure loved it. I'd like to watch it again.
Okay. Well,
Really?
It was Ski Patrol.
I
Good
don't-
luck with
But
it.
I was, let's see, it came out in 90. I was 12. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't recall it being that fascinating.
Yeah, there's no Sixth Sense plot twist in Ski Patrol.
Hey, Weezer's holding a pumpkin carving contest. Have you heard about that? If you win, you get a billboard. The band is accepting entries of Weezer-themed pumpkins through WeezerWeen.com. You get a Weezer Chia Pet, a hoodie, T-shirt, and billboard somewhere in America. You probably don't know this, Tom, but the reason this is a thing is because Weezer, over the summer, a fan bought a billboard in Murray, Utah that said just simply Weezer, and they heard about it, so they responded with the billboard about a half a mile away that said, thanks to whoever bought the billboard down the road, Weezer. So that's why the billboard is kind of a cool thing. They're going to give one away.
Not to be confused with the Wheezy promotion for you Jefferson fans.
No, this is the band Weezer.
That's okay. Mo Howard.
No. I'm
Wheezy.
Well, Mo Howard, was 40 years old then, during the Jeffersons.
Older, maybe.
Probably 70.
No, I mean, the
You're right.
reference was,
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. Why am I getting involved?
Do you remember
There's
who
no win
portrayed
here.
Wheezy?
I don't remember her name, no.
Isabel Sanford.
Rossellini.
Was it?
Yes, it was Isabella Rossellini.
That's how good an actress she is.
She's versatile.
No, Esther Roll. That was it.
That's one of the greatest theme songs I would say.
Not Esther Roll. She was in Good Time.
Yeah.
I don't.
Wheezy was.
Marla Gibbs was the maid.
Right.
Forgetting.
Kravitz was the neighbor, right?
Yeah.
And Lenny Kravitz's mom.
Right. She
That's
was
what
the
he.
neighbor.
That's what he means.
I know that wasn't her last name, but
Roxy Roku.
Yeah. Now, we have a couple things going on I want to alert you to. One of them is the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em.
Isabel Sanford.
Pick this week's games, ladies and gentlemen. You've got until 8 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow evening. Wait a minute, what am I saying? Thursday evening, because the next week in the NFL begins on Thursday nights and runs through the following Monday. It's sponsored by the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max. We give one away every week. We'll be getting our winner from this past week coming up tomorrow morning. But you've got plenty of time. So once again, go to the Bob and Tom website, bobandtom.com/contest, and you could be the winner of the Big Green Egg Mini Max. Also, there are egg fests going around all over the country. This week, it's in Collegedale, Tennessee, on the east side of Chattanooga. And also, there's the Scenic City Egg Fest. So get all the details by checking it out in the great world of the Big Green Egg. While I'm at it, we're also giving away a Yeti cooler. It's the orangeinsoles.com special Yeti cooler full of cool stuff from Orange Insoles. Just tell us your favorite Halloween-themed movie by, once again, going to bobandtom.com/contest or go to orangeinsoles.com. Now, we send it back to Christy Lee at the news desk. Have we missed anything?
A couple of quick entertainment notes. Wayne Brady will bring the funny, the music, and the moves. That's what he promises.
Well, at least the music and the moves.
To the American Music Awards. He'll be hosting the awards set for ABC live from Los Angeles, November 20th.
he was available, huh?
Yeah, he was available. And if you're a fan of Josh Groban, he's going to do an episode of Great Performances for PBS.
No, thanks.
That will debut on Thanksgiving weekend. You don't like Josh Groban?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
I feel nothing when I hear
Concert
it.
was recorded in New York back in April.
He doesn't raise you up?
No, he's got
He
a
doesn't?
terrific voice.
Oh, he raises me up like I could stand on mountains. That guy.
So those are lyrics.
November 24th.
I'll turn it up a notch. He irritates the
station.
piss out of me, is what he does to me. So.
Well, if that's not enough, how about Cyndi Lauper? She's going to be a part of it.
Same.
All right. Never mind.
Okay. Well, we were talking about feminine hygiene and the assault at a convenience store of a clerk who was sprayed in the face, apparently, with some kind of a douche of some sort. Spray douche.
It's not a douche
at all. It's just
a
feminine
douche is something
deodorant
that goes in. This is just a spray, like a deodorant.
A topical.
Yes.
Now, do you take off your clothes, spray it, and walk through it like a fine perfume? I don't know much about this sort of thing, but I have a request here to play this from comedian Renee Hicks.
Comedian Renee Hicks has joined us in the studio.
Morning, Renee.
Good morning.
Quite the sportswoman, I can
Oh,
tell
yes,
from your
yes. And we were
conversation.
talking about the WNBA. I just want to know, like, will there be, like, feminine hygiene commercials, like, sponsoring it? Because I think those things got to go. They're just too damn nasty. I mean, they got to stop. They got to stop talking about women's genitalia. I mean, and these women talking about douche. We don't do that, men. We don't go to the beach talking about douche.
You don't?
You know? No, we don't. And see, I never want to see a black woman do that. Because they would have her just acting crazy, just walking along going, oh, girl, I ain't seen you. Damn, Shaniqua. Is that you stinking like that, girl? Well, you need to douche your nasty ass. There's a whole family of seagulls following your nasty ass. Damn.
Thank you, Renee. Right now, you're probably saying to yourself, I wish I was in the safety of my own home.
Yeah.
Comfortable, secure, and safe. That's where Simply Safe comes in, right, Chick?
That's exactly right, Tom. You're going to go home and curl up and make believe it's the dead of winter. Turn that heater way down. That's right. If you've thought about protecting your home with security but have been waiting for the right time, you'll want to listen up, because get a load of this. Bob and Tom Show listeners can now get 40% off Simply Safe's award-winning home security system. Just go to simplysafetom.com. And by the way, Simply Safe just named the best home security of 2022 by U.S. News and World Report. And Simply Safe, your safety is the only thing that matters. They blanket your home with protection, advanced sensors for every room, window, and door, HD security cameras inside and out, and even hazard sensors that instantly detect fires, floods, and other threats to your home. Their monitoring experts use proprietary advanced response technology to visually confirm when a break-in is real, so you can get the highest priority police dispatch. And 24/7 professional monitoring costs under $1 a day. Do not miss this chance to save big when you protect your home with the best. Get 40% off your order when you visit simplysafetom.com today. Customize the perfect system for your home in just a few minutes and then install it yourself. Go to simplysafetom.com. There's no place, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. Coming up, our day in history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and
Ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more. Hello, you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Hello, Chick McGee. I'm Mark Allison. Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. You can see the Bob and Tom Show on our YouTube channel anytime. Even right now, just go to YouTube and search the Bob and Tom Show. Coming up, things we learned on the Bob and Tom Show today. We learn a lot every day. Today, no exception. Plus, a little look at history on this October 25th with Professor Thomas B. Griswold. That's coming up next. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom News headlines. Rishi Sunak due to be installed as Britain's third prime minister this year by King Charles III. Then his first task is appointing a cabinet that can wrestle with the UK's economic and political crisis. Sunak's elected as leader of the governing Conservative Party after the brief, disastrous term of Liz Truss. Tuesday, he'll visit Buckingham Palace, where the king will formally ask him to form a government. Britain's first prime minister of color faces the inevitable task of trying to shore up an economy sliding toward recession and reeling after his predecessor's experiment in libertarian economics. Germany's president arrived in Kiev for his first visit to Ukraine since the start of Russia's invasion. It comes as Western countries mull a massive plan for Ukrainian rebuilding when the war eventually ends, hopefully soon. The World Bank estimates the damage to Ukraine so far at $345 billion. 8 months of pummeling by the Kremlin forces has ruined homes, public buildings, and the power grid in Ukraine. I say we make Russia pay for it, huh? Meanwhile, a Russian court has started hearing American basketball star Brittany Griner's appeal against her 9-year prison sentence for drug possession. Griner, an 8-time All-Star center with the WNBA's Phoenix Mercury and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, convicted August 4th after police said they found vape canisters containing cannabis oil in her luggage in Moscow's airport. Griner taking part in the session via video call from a penal colony outside Moscow where she's been held. That's a look at your news update. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show. Essential Morning Radio, all day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schmitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Now in theaters from Bob and Tom Pictures.
Hey, Christy, it's Rob. It's been a while. I was just thinking maybe we should give it another try. Call me later.
Christy, pick up. Hey, how you doing, girl? It's me. I'm back in town. Man, the West Coast sucked. Oh, come on, give me a call.
Hi, Christy. Hey, it's me. Remember me? Hey, I was looking at some old pictures of that time back in Tuscaloosa. When, I'm sure you remember. I'll call me.
From Bob and Tom Pictures, Christy Lee stars in The X-Men.
Hey, Christy, it's your favorite drummer. I'm in town playing for a new band called Saber. Call me.
Hey, Christy, it's me, Donnie Baker. Hey, I was cleaning out the boat and I found a pair of your, anyways, I think they're yours. Can we try it again? I got the motor fixed. I swear to God it works better. You ain't gonna have to row or nothing this time. On my pager.
Christy Lee's X-Men, now showing every other weekend and Wednesdays if she's not too busy.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Boy, better get up, get some exercise.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
What? They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone did.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of legal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please.
And 40 beers.
Essential Morning Radio, all day and all night.
You might as well shoot me when the beer runs out.
Bob and Tom
Show's on the way.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
He's here. There's Ace Cosby.
Good day.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. We have a lot of interesting things going on right now, but a lot of interesting things have gone on in the past. And that's why every day.
And that brings us to the one, the only.
Nobody talks more and says nothing.
Today
Right?
in history.
Yeah, I would disagree if I could.
Here's Tom.
On this day in 1960, this is in the category You've Come a Long Way, Baby. The first electronic wristwatch went on sale in 1960.
Wow.
Think about that. Before that, you had to wind them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot to wind my watch.
Remember that?
Sure.
Men would say. Women not allowed to have timepieces until 1974. Isn't that interesting?
And think about it. Wasn't everything better before 1974?
You know what? Women need to stop.
Before 1960, of course, you had your gasoline-powered watches, Christy.
Yeah.
They had the
Sure.
battery,
A lot of
just like
people
the
lost hands.
1968, Yoko Ono announced that she was having a baby with John Lennon.
Does it say there if it was the Accutron, the electric watch?
It doesn't say.
That's what I'm getting over here. Wow. The Hamilton Electric 500. The first electrically powered watch and blender from Hamilton Beach was released
at the same time. Interesting.
Capable of only blending a small amount of daiquiri, but still well worth it, says the company in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
I see.
I always hoped Yoko would have hooked up with Sonny Bono.
Why is that?
Well, that she'd be Yoko Ono Bono.
And,
wow.
Bring it over.
From what I understand, she was a Coco Brazil fan.
Bobo Brazil?
Bobo Brazil fan, yeah.
The great
Sorry, the Coco.
Bobo like Yoko. Bobo love Yoko.
Well, of course, you like ladies there.
And then when Yoko gave birth, they recorded the screams of Yoko giving natural childbirth, and that became her album. 1980, You Shook Me All Night Long became AC/DC's first top 40 hit.
Yeah.
Songs don't get much more fun than that. That's
right. Would you want to be shaken all night long, Josh?
No, I would do the shaking all night
Really?
long.
Would you get tired after a while?
Shook you all night long.
Okay. Happy birthday, Pablo Picasso.
Double P.
Yeah. Bobby Knight, the great basketball coach.
Oh,
James
birthday.
Carville. Do you know who he is, Christy?
Yeah, he is a political campaign dude.
Looks like a Star Trek villain.
Yeah, kind of.
Talking politics.
Nosferatu.
And he's married to someone on the other side.
Yep.
Mary Madeline.
Nancy Cartwright. Do you know who that is, Ace?
She was the forgotten.
No, that's Nancy McKeon.
Nope, she was the forgotten Nancy on Bonanza.
No,
Nancy
not
the daughter.
She's not that Cartwright.
Yep.
She's the voice of Bart Simpson, isn't she?
Yes.
And Hoss and
Nancy.
Joe and Ben and
it's probably a smart move for them to go with a lady because if
her
it was
voice wouldn't change.
Yeah, a guy's going to go through puberty and they have to. It's like Menudo.
I disagree.
Shuffle.
People are mad because a white guy was doing Apu's voice. I'm mad because a woman's doing a boy's voice.
Really?
That's right. No one is joining me in my protests. I'm very lonely outside of Fox Studios, but I stand by it.
I can't tell if it's Chad Smith's birthday from the Red Hot Chili Peppers or Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
I just can't. Do you ever see them play together?
No, you never do.
No, there's a skit where they do it together.
I'm just kidding.
It's very funny.
Smiler.
Happy birthday, Katy Perry. Christy, I know you're a big fan.
I like Katy Perry.
Oh, man, I will never
kissed a
forget.
girl and liked it.
Remember when she walked into the Super Bowl on that lion? Man,
That was cool. I like that.
That was cool.
I believe we're going to hook up. I think we
With
may
Katy
have-
Perry tomorrow.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a live feed from Machu Picchu.
Who's there?
These are our biggest fans have just called us. This is actually as it's happening. Don't jump, whoever is holding that
It's a little
phone.
foggy. Wow.
There we go. I hear ladies talking.
This is a bucket list thing for me to go to Machu Picchu.
Well, there they are right now. Isn't that amazing?
We're currently on top of a mountain looking down at Machu Picchu. You can't see very well because of the clouds, but we just climbed about 1,000 feet and are currently looking over. We're at about 8,700 feet.
Do you guys have any-
listening to the show?
Good. Did you have any skis?
Yeah, a lot of snow up against it.
Oh, wait a minute. It's spring in South America, right?
Come on.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see your faces,
No, but
ladies, and your guide there. Okay, let's not drop the phone. Now it's upside.
Difficulties.
Well, sure. You
there we go.
would expect technical difficulties. You are.
There we go.
Hi, ladies.
Hi. Oh, this is amazing.
Hey, where's your guide?
Right
there he is.
Well, yeah, Tom. Good job. Thank God there's a man there. Yeah.
Get lost.
Buenos dias.
Wow, how terrific.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
There we
Trip
go.
of a lifetime.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Call back with our fewer clouds. We got to
The
go.
clouds are breaking up, though.
Okay, there we go.
Someone looks familiar.
That's very exciting. Listening to the show in South America.
Tom, you should try to bang one of those ladies.
Yeah, one of those. Very.
Bye, girls.
I mean,
Looks very familiar.
They're ladies.
you know, like you do, buy her a house first or something. But still, get time to get it wet, I think. Time now for things we learned on the Bob and Tom Show.
Well,
I don't know what he said. I couldn't hear.
Pat Godwin, his goal is to be a greeter at a large box store while playing the guitar.
That would be nice.
That'd be fun, yeah.
That's a great idea.
I'd visit you.
Tom insists on having pictures on menus at restaurants, even though he hasn't ever ordered from a menu.
I order from a menu occasionally. I was thinking it'd be some of these fancy restaurants, if they're putting their menu on where you got to take your phone and take a picture of that square thingy, why not have pictures?
Yes, I worked at a convenience store, 7-Eleven, in Bexley, Ohio, for 29 days, and I would lock the door to keep punks and kids out.
And apparently just
Friday and Saturday night.
Pilfered snack kits.
And I like to say, stole them blind.
So the manager was upset because you were locking the door to the store.
How long did you lock
During
the
a
doors
peak
for?
profit hour?
From like midnight until 3 or 4 in the morning.
Are you serious?
Profit.
Yeah.
Well, that is a lot of profit.
Did you ever,
it's just like a half hour.
Have at yourself in the store?
I never masturbated in the store.
And I had one job where I did it all the time. I'll tell you about it sometime. I was the only one there. Had great Wi-Fi.
Making the pizzas.
A little special something. Josh calls his kitty cat when no one's looking vagina head.
Out of context, that's so crazy.
Oh, it's because of the movie Octopussy, you see.
Donnie Baker's Playboy collection, he considers it his 401k. The McRib is back soon, and McDonald's has issued the news release saying that might not be back.
The farewell tour.
Please don't.
And I'm saying they should do a residency of the McRib somewhere in Vegas and have them there year-round. People would come just to that McDonald's in Vegas.
Great idea,
They're missing a great idea.
Josh has 15 propane tanks from his local gas convenience store.
He thought they were for free.
I've been stocking up.
Take a tank, leave a tank.
Right? Trying to build jetpacks. Cooch spray.
I did say that.
During a robbery attempt. We had that.
Honest to God, I did not realize that was a spray.
Yes.
I like Happy Nuts, and
Happy Nuts is a product that you use.
Tom has a lot of papers in his area.
Okay, thank you very much. All full of wisdom. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.